countryside, open field on my mind. About to go buck wild, buck wild. See us on the countryside, open field on my mind. About to go buck wild, buck wild.
Talk a truck louder than a snotty nose, baby. Yeah, I'm buck wild. Call me crazy, you don't know me. Say you tough, well come show me. Talk a truck louder than a snotty nose, baby. Yeah, I'm buck wild, call me crazy. Catch me a buck and hit him in the service, hit him in the right spot, yeah that's perfect. Sitting in the speedboat, catching fish, working in the middle of the mud, yeah getting dirty. Had to block my gal cause she kept going crazy, tryna lock me down, yeah she wanna have my baby. Call me crazy, you don't know me. Say you tough, well come show me, well come show me, well come show me. Say you tough, well come show me. Boss man, they do what I say, so I ride my own wave, I go hunting with a Draco. Back roads, ton songs, living life with the bros. Never been a problem, child, just young and buck wild.
See us on the countryside, open field on my mind. About to go buck wild, buck wild. See us on the countryside, open field on my mind. About to go buck wild, buck wild.
See us on the countryside, open field on my mind. About to go buck wild, buck wild. See us on the countryside, open field on my mind. About to go buck wild, buck wild. 12 put me over one, thinking about stopping. He see my face, let me go, guess I'm popping. Banger after banger, they wonder when I'm dropping. Young and dumb clips jumping, having fun, don't care about nothing. Sticked up Navy SEALs, catch you slipping banana peels. Turned up, don't tell me chill, I have my spiders at your crib. Baby boy, I need a bib, shot collars, high lip. Live action, this ain't a drill, never fake, I keep it real. Big wheels jacked up, tinted windows matted up. Going fast, saddled up, riding on the interstate. Gonna get my dinner plate, even though we just ate. Fishing rods and worm bait, take your girl on a date.
All of my girls grab all them boys, nobody left for miles. All of you boys grab all your girls, we're gonna go buck wild. On the countryside, open field on my mind. About to go buck wild, buck wild. See us on the countryside, open field on my mind. About to go buck wild, buck wild.
Talk a truck louder than a snotty nose, baby. Yeah, I'm buck wild. Call me crazy, you don't know me. Say you tough, well come show me. Talk a truck louder than a snotty nose, baby. Yeah, I'm buck wild, call me crazy. Catch me a buck and hit him in the service, hit him in the right spot, yeah that's perfect. Sitting in the speedboat, catching fish, working in the middle of the mud, yeah getting dirty. Had to block my gal cause she kept going crazy, tryna lock me down, yeah she wanna have my baby. Call me crazy, you don't know me. Say you tough, well come show me, well come show me, well come show me. Say you tough, well come show me. Boss man, they do what I say, so I ride my own wave, I go hunting with a Draco. Back roads, ton songs, living life with the bros. Never been a problem, child, just young and buck wild.
See us on the countryside, open field on my mind. About to go buck wild, buck wild. See us on the countryside, open field on my mind. About to go buck wild, buck wild.
See us on the countryside, open field on my mind. About to go stopping. He see my face, let me go, guess I'm popping. Banger after banger, they wonder when I'm dropping. Young and dumb, clips jumping, having fun, don't care about nothing. Sticked up, Navy SEALs, catch you slipping banana peels. Turned up, don't tell me chill, I have my spiders at your crib. Baby boy, I need a bib, shot collars, high lip. Live action, this ain't a drill, never fake, I keep it real. Big wheels jacked up, tinted windows matted up. Going fast, saddled up, riding on the interstate. Gonna get my dinner plate, even though we just ate. Fishing rods and worm bait, take your girl on a date.
All of my girls grab all them boys, nobody left for miles. All of you boys grab all your girls, we're gonna go buck wild. On the countryside, open field on my mind, about to go buck wild. See us on the countryside, open field on my mind, about to go buck wild.
Talk a truck louder than a snotty nose, baby. Yeah, I'm buck wild, call me crazy, you don't know me, say you tough, well come show me. Talk a truck louder than a snotty nose, baby. Yeah, I'm buck wild, call me crazy. Catch me a buck and hit him in the service, hit him in the right spot, yeah, that's perfect. Sitting in the speedboat, catching fish, working in the middle of the mud, yeah, getting dirty. Had to block my gal cause she kept going crazy, tryna lock me down, yeah, she wanna have my baby. Call me crazy, you don't know me, say you tough, well come show me, welcome show me, welcome show me, say you tough, welcome show me. Boss man, they do what I say, so I ride my own wave, I go hunting with a Draco. Back roads, turn songs, living life with the bros, never been a problem, child, just young and buck wild.
See us on the countryside, open field on my mind, about to go buck wild. See us on the countryside, open field on my mind, about to go buck wild.
See us on the countryside, open field on my mind, about to go buck wild. See us on the countryside, open field on my mind, about to go buck wild. 12 put me over one, thinking about stopping. He see my face, let me go, guess I'm popping. Banger after banger, they wonder when I'm dropping. Young and dumb, clips jumping, having fun, don't care about nothing. Sticked up, Navy SEALs, catch you slipping banana peels. Turned up, don't tell me chill, I have my spiders at your crib. Baby boy, I need a bib, shot collars, high lip. Live action, this ain't a drill, never fake, I keep it real. Big wheels jacked up, tinted windows matted up. Going fast, saddled up, riding on the interstate. Gonna get my dinner plate, even though we just ate. Fishing rods and worm bait, take your girl on a date.
All of my girls grab all them boys, nobody left for miles. All of you boys grab all your girls, we're gonna go buck wild.
Fake, I keep it real.
What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Coach Plays. We were rushing. We were just trying to do everything we could do to get here, to get started for this wild card matchup between the Tennessee Titans and the Baltimore Ravens. Big shout out to Chase T66 holding the fort down in the chat. We are here, we are live, and we are ready for some Tennessee Titan playoff football. Appreciate y'all very much for being in the chat. Chase T66, the Carver family, Elias, Jaquil Holman. Appreciate y'all very much. Brandy Lewis in the house. Guys, we should be in for a really hard-fought, just physical football game between the Tennessee Titans and the Baltimore Ravens. This is a rematch from the divisional round of last year when you had the Tennessee Titans going into the Baltimore Ravens home. A lot of people didn't give the Tennessee Titans a chance in that game. Even Lamar came out and said after the game that they just overlooked their opponent. Well, the Tennessee Titans, even though no one gave them a chance, went into their house and won that game. Fast forward to this year, they are now in Nashville, Tennessee, and once again, no one seems to be giving the Tennessee Titans any chance, any credit, any opportunity to win this game here. And that's exactly where I want them to be at. Keep disrespecting the King. Keep disrespecting Tannehill. The defense is what it is. We'll talk about that later. But the Tennessee Titans go out and take it. Let me update this scoreboard. It always updates late, and that makes me mad. Whoop. A little bit of OBS editing on the fly. Shorten that up. Bring this down. Extend this out. And now we're cooking. So, yeah, we should be ready to kind of get this thing on the roll here in a minute. Hey, Carver family said he took a sick day. That's awesome. That is awesome. I'm pumped. Elias says, I have the Titans winning this one. Chase T66 comes in with, I like the energy, Elias. Earlier, he said Lamar Jackson was 5-0 in his last 5 games. Chase T66 said, bad energy, Elias. Shared you out on my Facebook. Appreciate you. As always, guys, as soon as you come in, smash the thumbs up. It always helps out a stream. If you haven't yet subscribed to the Coach Plays, hit that red button. Hit the bell. Join the team. Join the family. And share it out to your social medias to grow the conversation. I want as many people as we can have in the chat reacting to every play of this Tennessee Titans and Baltimore Ravens game. We got a number change today. We just hit 2,600. The hashtag flight to 3K is on. I want to set lofty goals for this channel, and it can't just be done with me. It's got to be done with everybody. We can all grow this thing together. We want to at least hit 5K by the end of 2021. That's the big lofty goal. Once we hit 3K, it's no 4K hashtag. We're going to go straight to 5K. Elias says, Coach, what is your least favorite NFL team? You might be looking at them here tonight or here this morning. The Baltimore Ravens and the Tennessee Titans have bad blood dating back to when this guy used to play, Eddie George and Steve McNair. I bust out my Eddie George jersey because I want to see Derrick Henry carry the load for this team like we used to see Eddie George carry it for many years or back in the day. But like say, there's no bad blood or there's all bad blood in this game. And I would say the Ravens are probably my least favorite team. Outside of that, of course, I just really don't like the Colts. They whipped up on us so many times. So I would say Baltimore Ravens. We're getting ready to kick this thing off though. As always, guys, give it maybe a possession or so. Jaquil says, I hate the Colts and I hate the Raiders. Give it a couple possessions before I'm able to get the game cast up. This kick is on its way, and it will go in and out of the end zone. Your Tennessee Titans will bring it out. This coming out is now Ryan Tannehill. I got to watch that. Unfortunately, I have to turn it down every single time you hear like a music jingle. Don't want to get copyright. I hate having to turn that crap down. ESPN is running really slow today, by the way. Titans, big shocker alert. It's going to start with a 2 tight end set. Play action. Tannehill's going to keep it. He's going to run, and he's going to get pushed out of bounds about the 29. The wife brings in Bojangles. Thank you. Bojangles. Got to watch that music, though. What's up, Packer Nation? Appreciate you joining the stream.
These tight ends contribute, especially in the red zone, 12 touchdowns on the year. 2nd down and 6.
2nd and 6 for the Tennessee Titans. Inside handoff, Derrick Henry. Not much there, and he will knife through for a gain of couple. He'll bring up a 3rd and 4. Drew Brees said today that this will be his last playoff run. Did he actually say that? Wow. I did not see that news. That is a big-time career coming to an end there of Drew Brees. A great career. As I'm trying to get this game cast set up in the background, guys. Hold on just a second. All right, so here we go. A big 3rd and 4 to start this game for the Tennessee Titans. I love that they got the ball first. I want to see them start out strong and put points up. Trips right, single receiver, Corey Davis to the left. Looks right. He's going to throw it down the field, and it's incomplete. I feel like A.J. Brown was not even kind of looking back for that football. That's unfortunate, and that's the bad thing about when you get the ball first. If you get a 3 and out, it's kind of a wasted possession.
Perfect technique, off-hand jam, stay in the hip pocket, continue to hand fight down the field, control the receiver. They're going to need Marlon Humphrey to have many plays where he's putting that finger up at the end of the play saying, look, I won that battle, if they want to come out victorious today. Great start. Brett Kern is back to punt for the Titans. Devin Duvernay to return for Baltimore.
Brett Kern punts this one up and away. Going to be fielded at the 19, and that is where he will fair catch it. Just about to get to the chat here as I am putting up this game cast for you real quick. All right, so here we go. Lamar Jackson comes out. They come out in a 2 tight end set. Going to hand off J.K. Dobbins outside to the right. He's going to be met by Malcolm Butler for a gain of a couple. Really?
Although we didn't do all of it, we just dribbled until Mama took us outside.
So she didn't in the kennel?
Nope.
Here we go. That should be up. There we go. I'll get to the chat just 1 second, guys. All right, so here we go. A 2nd and 7. Going to run an option play, and Lamar Jackson is going to be tackled by Desmond King and Kenny Vaccaro. This is going to bring up a 3rd and medium. Boy, they are hitting the music. That is for sure. We got 12 people in the house, 7 likes. Hit that like button as you come in. Share it out to grow the conversation in the chat. Gridiron Blitz in the house. Appreciate you very much, big fella. Packer Nation, hope you're doing good. Hype Zach in the house. Says, only time I'm rooting for the Titans, to be honest. Well, let's root hard tonight. Here we go, 3rd and 5 for the Baltimore Ravens. They come out in a traditional twin set on each side. Play action. Looks left, comes back right, will throw, hits his tight end. Well defended by Kevin Byard, and that is going to be a 3 and out. Tennessee Titans go 3 and out. The Baltimore Ravens go 3 and out. And that is a big time stop for this Tennessee Titan defense, who has been one of the worst on third down.
Great job of staying in the hip pocket and shooting that upfield hand to produce the PBU. They're going to have to defend the middle of the field consistently all night long, because that is where Lamar Jackson wants to attack.
Hype Zach says go Steelers.
See if you have answers for it. Sam Cook.
Chase T66 says it looks like Bojangles made you late. No. I had Carol drop me off at the house just so I can get here, and then she went out and got me Bojangles.
Today, the Postmates fan feed.
And more music, ESPN. Brandy says, I wish the best for your Titans. Appreciate you, Brandy. You're a Tennessee Titans fan this morning. It's all good. You can be a Tennessee Titans fan this morning. As we go to commercial break. Blaze Radio in the house says, yo, 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 the coach plays. Go Titans for you, coach, even though you picked against my Steelers. Hey, I didn't pick against your Steelers. I fully expect the Steelers to beat the Browns. I fully expect the Steelers to beat the Browns. COVID has a lot of issues with the Browns, and that's going to be a tough task for them to be able to overcome to beat the Steelers. Oh, Washington definitely made it a game, unfortunately. I needed the Bucks to win by more than 8. Heineke, man, he came out and just was firing on all cylinders last night. That dude, I did a little bit of research and found out he's a St. Louis Battlehawks quarterback last year in the XFL. He was good. Blaze Radio says, yo, 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 everyone in the chat as well. Happy Sunday. He said, just messing with you, coach. I'm hoping for 3 good games like yesterday. I think we got a good chance for 3 good games. I still think the Steelers and the Browns will be a good game just because a divisional matchup. I worry about the Saints and Bears games. I think that could really get extended out of hand. This game right here, I think it's just going to be a 4-quarter football game. But like I say, yesterday was 3 great games for sure. Is that Master Chief on the desk? Absolutely. So we got Master Chief, we got Derrick Henry, and then we got Deadpool with a little control freak on his gun right here. What's up, Goose Sports? Appreciate you joining the stream. Goose is in the house. As we're just sitting here in a commercial break waiting for this game to get going. Landon Steed in the house says, hey, coach, who do you think will make it to the Super Bowl? If I want to be biased, I'll say Titans, Packers. If I want to be real, I'd probably say I'll shock people and say Bills, Saints. Maybe Packers, though. Derrick Henry will break loose. He'll get a gain of about 6 or 7, and that will bring up a 2nd and short.
Go back to week 11, part of the rivalry. This is pregame. John Harbaugh was incensed about the Titans running all over the Ravens logo. Some hard hits in this game. Wound up being a whale of a football game. Derrick Henry, a 29-yard touchdown run to win the game in overtime. And that was sort of the lost video.
Goose says, hey, Brandy. So here we go, a 2nd and 4. Isolation run play for Derrick Henry, and he will get a gain of just 1, and this will bring up a 3rd and 3.
The rivalry, the way that these two coaches coach, they're tough-minded, physical football teams, and that's the way you want in the playoffs. The Baltimore Ravens have played bully ball in Baltimore for a long time, and they've been bullied in back-to-back games by Mike Vrabel and this Tennessee team. Who's going to win this game? Who's going to be more physical?
So a 3rd and 3, you get a trips bunch at the top, closed on the backside with Pruitt. Derrick Henry is on the field on this 3rd down. Looks left. Tannehill will throw down the field, and he's got A.J. Brown for a 1st down. Really strong physical catch. It's back-to-back 3rd downs. They go down the field to A.J. Brown. Once again, well covered by Humphreys. But this is a perfect ball and a great physical catch by A.J. Nobi Brown.
It's like he walked up
Elias says, what a catch.
So Marlon Humphrey can't touch it. That is beautiful. Unbelievable. Beautiful pickup. Blitz pickup by Derrick Henry.
It is great to see a playoff game being played in Nashville, Tennessee.
First big play of the game goes for 28.
Looks left. Going to throw a quick flat route to Jonnu Smith.
There was some question about A.J. Brown and his health coming in. He didn't practice all week here in Nashville. He's had some issues with the hand and knee. He's a big time run out.
Yeah, he actually did, Brandy. He's actually struggled in pass rush, pass pro protection like that. He did a really good job right there. Shout out to the 15 in the chat, coming in with a 3 tight end set here for the Tennessee Titans on 2nd and 6. And that's going to be a false start on the wide receiver. Forgot his name. It's like Ikeline or something. He's one of the back-end wide receivers for the Tennessee Titans.
Number 15, 5-yard penalty. Still second down.
That's the
Oh, they have a megacast on? ESPN has a megacast? I might have to look at that. So 2nd and 11. Trips bunch to the right. It's closed on the backside. Corey Davis will motion right to left. Looks down the field. He's going to fire a crossing route by A.J. Brown. Needed 11. Give him about 13 and a first down. And A.J. Brown starting off the game strong. You know, a lot of people was talking about Derrick Henry needing to be a key player in this game. Of course, he is the engine that makes it all go. But I said in order for the Tennessee Titans to advance in the playoffs, it's going to be on the arm of Ryan Tannehill and those receivers, because they are going to have to outscore teams with the way that their defense has played. A.J. Brown's feeling it so far. Twins right. 2 tight ends left. Inside zone handoff to Derrick Henry, and he will be met at the line of scrimmage for no gain. Butcher blocking Patriots in the Butcher's blocking Patriots talk in the house, says Coach Plays. Afternoon, brother. Appreciate you, Butcher Bach, for joining.
To set up the game-winning field goal. When I asked him about the ankle, he said it's good enough, and that it's an injury he's actually been playing with through since week 1. He said it's really helped him develop the mental part of his game. He hasn't been able to practice a whole lot, but he visualizes it, and that's been helping him.
So 2nd and 9 for the Tennessee Titans. Ball at the 22 of the Baltimore Ravens. Play action, rolls right, throws it quick to Jonnu Smith. He tries to make a man miss, but he falls down to the ground. So it's going to be 3rd down for the Tennessee Titans at about the 16-yard line.
You see right off the bat, Arthur Smith is changing up the tempo. He's changing up run and pass. This is not just a 1st and 2nd down run, Derrick Henry, and then 3rd down, let's throw it. He's throwing the ball on 1st down. He's mixing it up, play action, boot game. This is an impressive 2nd drive for Tennessee.
3rd down and 4 for the Tennessee Titans. A condensed set formation here now turns into an empty formation. Looks right, Tannehill quick throw, Firkser. He's got the 1st down and he's down to the 7.
I can only do so much.
This will be a reoccurring theme all game. Identifying Firkser on a linebacker, whether it's Ward or whether it's Queen. Arthur Smith realizes this is a mismatch.
Carver family says, I like what we're doing right now.
Firkser has taken the role of Adam Humphrey.
So here we go, 1st and goal, Tennessee Titans. After that completion by Firkser. Ryan Tannehill, 5 of 5 on this drive for 60 yards. 3 tight end set. And there's too much penetration there. That's going to be dropped for a loss of about 3. Judon just knifes through the offensive line there. Looks like, I want to say Firkser might have missed on that block. It could have been a little bit of Swain, maybe Dennis Kelly. Either way, they knife through there and they make a play. You're fine. You'll be seen just a little bit. So here we go, 2nd and goal. Hey, Coach Dolly. Empty set right here for the Tennessee Titans, 2nd and goal. Ball is at now the 11. Looks left. He's going to throw it to the corner of the end zone for A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Titans. Get strong with it, A.J. Brown. Humphreys in really good coverage again, but he falls down to the ground. A.J. Brown comes up with it. He wanted an offensive pass interference. He doesn't get it. And the Tennessee Titans take the lead.
And he seals it with that one. Good old slot fade. They've run it over and over again. But A.J. Brown is a man.
Butcher says game.
One of the most physical corners in the NFL.
We'll see. 10 plays, 70-yard drive, taking 6:11 off the clock. Gauskowski's extra point is up, and it's good. And the Tennessee Titans take the lead 7-0 off of A.J. Brown, who really dominated that drive. Well, what are we doing here? So commercial break. Commercial break means that I get to eat my Bojangles a little bit. Brandy says, good no call. The Carver family says, man was all over him. Elias says, don't we just love the playoffs? Shout out to the 13 in the box. We got 10 likes. As always, get in here, smash the thumbs up, share it out to grow the conversation. And if you haven't yet subscribed to the Coach Plays, consider doing so. Hashtag Flight to 3K. As we're in here during this commercial break, I want to go ahead and send this shout out to the Coach Plays team members. These are the guys who are memberships with the Coach Plays, giving back and helping support the channel. Appreciate you all very much. The other Coach K, Chase T66, Butcher Block and Patriots Talk, the Carver family, James Peach, Gridiron Blitz, and Emiliano Castillo Perez. Big shout out to you guys. Appreciate your support, and I appreciate everybody in the chat today. Tennessee Titans taking the lead here early, 7-0. Vanden Bosch. The wife has the Vanden Bosch jersey on. The husband has the Eddie George jersey on. We're going back old school. A little early on, right? Brandy Lewis says, not important, but what is Bojangles? It is it's a chicken fast food place. It's like KFC, but probably better. You got your nice little Bojangles box here. Comes with some chicken tenders, some bread, some French fries.
This is not sponsored.
Not too bad. Yeah, and this is not sponsored by the Coach Plays. If Bojangles absolutely does want to sponsor the Coach Plays, you can easily get in contact with me, and the negotiation period won't be that hard. Dolly! I can't have that. Jeez. I think it's pretty cool what ESPN's doing with the wild card cast. That's pretty cool.
To the defender there. Arm gets extended, creating the offensive pass interference. I would have a foul there. It'll be interesting to see.
Nah, come on. You can't call that just being hand fighting right there. You could have called that on anybody.
I think, John, the question that the fan at home might have is, do they call it differently in the playoffs versus in the regular season? They don't.
So here we go, 1st and 10 for the Ravens. Play action, quick little flat route to Hollywood Brown, and he will get a gain of about 8.
It's his first grab of the afternoon, working on Adoree Jackson. I think Marlon Humphrey's going to continue to get targeted with A.J. Brown. He's the second most.
Jaquil Holman says Kyle Vanden Bosch. That's her favorite player.
Who plays for the Titans, so he's going to get his fair share. share of shots.
You're going to get fast.
Humphrey expected coming his way. We'll see if his old power.
So here we go, a 2nd and 3 for the Baltimore Ravens and a 3 tight end set. Inside handoff, J.K. Dobbins, and he will push forward for a gain of 3, and that will be good for a first down.
They should have enough for the first down. Their first down of the day. You mentioned no Mark Ingram inactive for this football game, and that's probably surprising to a lot of NFL fans.
I probably, yep.
The reason is, obviously, J.K. Dobbins has
Now
been
I've got
brought to
that.
the scene. He's the future at the position for the Ravens. They love
Is that your new dog, Packer Nation 12? Yep. Coach Dolly. She's in the house. She's starting to realize her voice and how loud it can be. So here we go. Play action. Jackson's looking down the field. He's going to take a deep shot. And this one is intercepted. Malcolm Butler. That is not a good throw at all. He's just going to throw this one up. Well underthrown. Just not a good throw, not a good decision there.
On the sideline, Lamar misses inside. It's an easy interception for Malcolm Butler. 3 interceptions in the game a year ago, and already 1 here early for Lamar.
You know, the story is just, it comes down to, can Lamar win the big games in the postseason? And right there, he's going to have some critics on him there. That was just a really bad throw. And Malcolm Butler is able to take advantage of it. Dustin Carroll in the house with the eye emoji. He's liking what he sees. Big shout out to you, Dusty. Carver family says that was easy. So yeah, big turnover there for the Tennessee Titans here in the early stages of this one after having the lead 7-0. Passing right now, Lamar Jackson 1 of 3 for 7 yards and already a pick. Ryan Tannehill 6 of 7 for 70 yards and a touchdown. Gus Edwards 1 carry for 4 yards for Baltimore. Derrick Henry 5 for just 7, but it's the receiving. Hollywood Brown 1 catch for 7 yards. A.J. Brown already 3 catches for 52 yards and a touchdown. The dog does not seeing us eat Bojangles. She is very jealous right now. Danikin Aquatics in the house says, hello all. Appreciate you very much, Danikin, for getting in the house. Says, what up, coach? Chase T66 says, Dusty! Blaze Radio says, close games. I changed my mind. Let's go for 3 blowouts. Titans and the 2 teams in black and gold. LOL. Chase T66 says, smash the like button. As always, guys, as you come in here, hit the like button. It helps out the stream. And share it out to your social medias. That always helps grow the conversation in here. As we're getting ready to get back after this one. Danikin says the Titans are off to a great start. Absolutely. Absolutely. Tannehill throwing the ball very efficient, getting the Titans off to a 7-0 lead, and then Malcolm Butler just picking off Lamar Jackson. So 1st and 10, the Tennessee Titans will take it over on their own, let's say 28.
Played in this stadium. Wow. Some 21 years ago. Tannehill and the Titans.
So tight end heavy here, going to go counter to the left to Derrick Henry. He's going to break a couple tackles, and he will fall forward for a gain of about 6.
Let's go back and take a look. Watch as Lamar Jackson, a hard play action, trying to get the ball to Boykin on the outside. He's going to get some pressure in his face. Right here, see the pressure coming from Evans. This ball needs to be thrown out.
Yeah, he had a lot of green grass to the right, and he just throws this up. So here we go, inside handoff Derrick Henry, and he will get hit and met after a gain of 4, and this will bring up a 3rd and 1. Lamar Jackson had a lot of green grass. He's just trying to throw a deep breaking corner route. There's a defender, which is Butler, on his inside shoulder. You just got to throw it more towards the sidelines, flatten out that corner route, Once you throw that ball a little bit more to the flat, to the outside, your receiver's going to come back to it. Right there, he just throws that one pretty well straight up for grabs. Rashawn Evans on the pressure. 2 running backs set. Jonnu Smith is the running back to the left. Derrick Henry will now motion to the right. Tannehill looks left. Quick throw. Firkser got it. 45-50, 45-40, 35. Gets pushed out of bounds at about the 26-yard line, and that is a big first down play for the Tennessee Titans. Dustin says, "What the Firkser?"
You have to be able to keep your eyes on your responsibility here whenever you're playing man coverage. You get picked off. You have some natural rubs on the inside. And Firkser, in a sense, has this become their third wide receiver. He's replaced Adam Humphries on the inside.
Let's go. 2 receptions, 44 yards for Anthony Firkser on the day. 3 tight ends set here for the Titans. Inside handoff. He's going to bounce now. We'll try to cut it up, and there's just nothing there. No gain. Gain of 0. Colby in the house says, "Nice, Titans." Appreciate you joining the stream, Colby.
And Firkser had a touchdown catch in the AFC title game. He's become a big part of their 12 personnel, 13 personnel packages where it makes them multidimensional. Even though they have 2 tight ends, 3 tight ends on the field, because of his receiving ability, it really puts the defense in a bind as far as their run-pass conflict.
So now it's 2nd and 9.
Lead against Kansas City in the AFC title game last year.
3-step drop, looks left, comes back to the middle. He tries to connect with A.J. Brown. He gets batted at the line of scrimmage. This will bring up a 3rd and 9.
This is a huge drive for Tennessee and for Baltimore. Remember what happened last year in the playoffs. Tennessee went up, got up 14-0, and it completely changed the dynamic of the game. The way that Baltimore offensively was going to play. Ended up, Lamar throws 59 times. That is not what they want to do. So the interception, the opportunity here for Tennessee to go down and maybe go up 14-0 is huge. 3rd and 9. Jeremy McNichols is now in the backfield from Tannehill. Motion Brown through.
3rd and 9 for the Titans. Trips bunch to the right. He looks right. He's going to throw a deep out route to Corey Davis. This is incomplete. Gauskowski in the field goal unit will now come out.
Gauskowski will run onto the field. Sam Sloman got a bit of a cult following. Had been hanging around, not able to practice for 6 weeks. Winds up needed in the game last week. Comes onto the field. Their COVID kicker, if you will. It's a 37-yard field goal off the upright and through at the end.
This is going to be a 45-yard field goal attempt from left to right. Snap, set, kick is on its way, and it is right down the middle. And good. Your Tennessee Titans now advance the lead 10-0. So the Tennessee Titans add to their lead in this one here early. Dustin comes in with the emoji bullseye. Elias says 10-0 Tennessee Titans. It's off to a good start. Off to a good start if you are a Tennessee Titan fan. If you are a Baltimore Raven fan, maybe not so much. So just sitting in commercial break, waiting for the game to come back. Gotta love commercial breaks, right? As this one's now kind of getting back into it. You don't have to be quiet. She just biting your fingers. RQ3 in the house says, appreciate you very much, RQ3, for joining the stream. He says, yo, coach, I think your Titans will pull this one off. Off to a good start. They got to continue it. When you got people like, when you got a quarterback like Lamar Jackson and how athletic and how explosive he can be with his legs, you definitely you got to keep pouring it on. You want to put Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens in a situation where they got to play catch up, because that's not what they do. I mean, they might be number 1 in the league in rushing, but they are number 32 in the league in passing. So you would love to put them in a position where they have to throw the ball down the field. Says, I don't trust Lamar in the postseason. Until I see it, I don't believe it. That's what a lot of his critics are talking about. That's for sure. So here we go. 1st and 10 for the Baltimore Ravens at the 25. They got a 1 tight end set here. Play action. Now rolls left. This is quarterback designed run, and he will be well defended by Desmond King. And that will be tackled just at the line of scrimmage. Maybe picked up 1.
I know you talked about this in the pregame. Just watch Desmond King right here on the line of scrimmage. Watch how important it is for him to get outside and set the edge on this defense.
Really good play by Desmond King there. Other Coach K in the house says, neither are we, unfortunately. Well, we can throw the ball, but you don't want us to play from behind because it takes out Derrick Henry. That's the big thing. So 2nd and 10, gets orbit motion. Now handoff J.K. Dobbins, and he will be met by Rashad Evans and a load of Titans. And that will be a gain of just a couple, and this will bring up a 3rd and long. Exactly where you want to put the Ravens at if you're a Tennessee Titan fan. Life with T. Will joins the chat, says, what's up, Coach? How you doing? Life with T. It's been a while, brother. Doing good. Appreciate you very much for joining. Hope you're doing well. Hope you and your family had a great Christmas and a happy New Year's, man. Valhalla Sports Talk is in the hizzle. 3rd and 7. Big shout out to you, Valhalla. Thank you for joining the stream. We get a trade set to the right. Single receiver is Boykin left. Lamar looking in trouble. Tries to avoid a pressure. He does. Still rolling right. Throws down the field. And he's got his man, Mark Andrews. Titans did a really good job there of flushing him out of the pocket. But goodness gracious, Lamar Jackson makes a great play of extending this. That would have been a big one if the Titans could have held him right there and get another 3 and out. And that's already the end of the first quarter. Goodness gracious, that is going quick. So end of the first quarter, and we're going to another commercial break. Brandy says hello. Other Coach K says, we struggle just protecting straight drop back game. Colby says, what's up, Coach? Appreciate you joining the stream, Colby. Life with T says, it's been a long time. Been doing well, very busy, and same to you, buddy. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. I know how life can get busy, but I'm glad to hear you're doing well. Appreciate you joining in on the stream. Elias says, how was he able to get that off? Man, it was impressive. That was a very impressive throw there by Lamar Jackson. I mean, those are the type of throws that he has to have more of. If people's going to really buy stock in the Lamar Jackson, he has to show that he can deliver accurate passes down the field. Of course, now him rolling out of the pocket, he's probably tends to be more accurate while running out of the pocket and keeping his eyes downfield and allowing defenses to break down and just kind of playing some scramble rules. Where he has to constantly get better at is being able to deliver those balls, just standing tall in the pocket and being able to anticipate those routes coming open. But that was a heck of a throw. Kind of looked like Josh Allen yesterday of the Buffalo Bills and what he was doing. Josh Allen is legit, and he had a legit game yesterday. That is for sure. She's starting to get tuckered out? No.
Or you chewing on something different.
Yeah, they can't see you because I'm like blocking you. But if I do like this,
Oh, please go back.
let me see here. Yep, there you are.
Please go back.
There's Mrs. Coach Plays
How's it
with her
going?
Van den Bosch jersey. She's got Dolly right at her feet, chewing on either her ankle, her toes, or maybe a toy. There she is. There's Coach Dolly. So I got the missus right here, got Coach Dolly right there, got some Bojangles right here, got all you in the chat. Life is pretty good. Life is pretty good. All right, so here we go. 1st and 10 for the Ravens. Lamar's going to keep this, bounce to the outside, gets a little bit of grass. Ooh, Kevin Byard throws a punch at the football. I like it. That's going to be a gain of about 4. Life with T says bow time. Absolutely. Absolutely. Life with T says hello, family. Dustin says, I spy that Bojangles box. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm chipping away at it. Yeah, they're not sponsored, guys. Bojangles is not a sponsor of the Coach Plays. But if Bojangles owner is out there watching the Coach Plays, like you should, and if you want to sponsor the Coach Plays, you absolutely can sponsor Coach Plays. Negotiation probably won't be that hard. I would love to have your sponsorship. So here we go. Lamar looks left. Quick throw space route is connected. I think that's Willie Snead maybe. And it is, but this will bring up a 3rd and short. Really good open field tackling right there by the Tennessee Titans. Justin says true. Valhalla says hi, Miss Coach, and Dolly Hype.
Baltimore's bringing their big personnel into the game. Eric Tomlinson.
So here we go, a 3rd and 2 for the Tennessee Titans.
In the game. Certainly
Tennessee Titans defense, that is. 3rd and 2 for the Baltimore Ravens.
3rd and 2.
2 tight end set and a fullback for the Ravens. Handoff, Gus Edwards to the outside, and Vaccaro misses the tackle, and he will get a gain of a couple, and that will be a 1st down. Almost had him for a loss.
Vaccaro's in position here. Here he is right here. Watch where they blocked out.
Vaccaro did a really good job of coming downfield, trying to seal this edge, but just a little bit late.
It's one thing to have the structure and to be out there.
So 1st and 10 now for the Ravens. 3 receivers, 1 fullback. That fullback tight end will now motion in a wing set to the left. Pistol, handoff, J.K. Dobbins up the middle, and he is met by some Tennessee Titans there, and there will be no gain. David Long came up, put a hat to a hat, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and 10. I like what I'm seeing from the Tennessee Titans. They are fitting gaps right now, running to the football, keeping an eye on the boot action for Lamar, and so far playing pretty tight coverage in the secondary.
Sticks his foot in the ground and goes north and south. You slam him. That is a textbook linebacker play.
David Long really progressing in his career right now. Might have them make some decisions about Jayon. Lamar is going to go deep down the right side, and he's got his man A.J. Brown all the way down to the 12. Make it the 13, and that's a 1st down, Baltimore. Hollywood Brown.
From Lamar Jackson there, targeting Adoree Jackson, and now got his eyes back to the football. If he had turned around, he might have been in position to make a play on that ball, but give credit, nice throw from Lamar, and Marquise Brown has to show up in this game down the field. He didn't show up week 11, was targeted only 3 times. The only game of his career did not have a catch.
He's got 2 targets, 2 catches for 35 yards in this one, Hollywood Brown does. 2 running back, 2 tight end, 1 wide receiver.
Tennessee 14.
Play action, looks down the middle of the field. He's going to fire, and that one is caught. No, they're going to say incomplete. That one I thought was intercepted, but then I thought Mark Andrews actually caught it. They actually say it does hit the ground, so incomplete, and they'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Watch on the outside. This ball trying to get it to Mark Andrews. He's working on a much smaller player in Butler.
Boy, he's got to deliver that football. His guy's actually wide open, but it's thrown shallow, and Malcolm Butler almost got under there for a pick. So we go 2nd and 10 for the Ravens now. They get a tray set to the left. Mark Andrews is a single receiver left. QB sweep to the left. And really good pursuit by Rashad Evans and King, forcing the edge there. And this will bring up about a 3rd and 7. Been about 3 years, Elias. 3 or 4 years. Back when, might have been more than that, but Joe Flacco was probably their last quarterback. 3rd and 6. This is a 10-play, 65-yard drive, taking almost 6 minutes off the clock. Empty set for Lamar. Looks left, comes back right, in trouble, and he will be sacked! Brooks Reed! One of the worst defenses in the league as far as getting sacks. They get 4 last week, and they get 1 on Lamar here. Brooks Reed just overpowers the right tackle on his way to Lamar, and he sends them down to the ground. The former Houston Texan will force the Ravens to attempt a field goal. This is Justin Tucker, 11 of 12 on the year. This is probably a chip shot for him, left to right at 33 yards. And it is right down Main Street, and that is good. Tennessee Titans defense does what they need to do. Bend but don't break. Baltimore Ravens get the field goal. It is now 10-3. What are you barking at? Hey, come here. Come here. What are you barking at? Big stand there, Brandy Lewis says, absolutely. No, you don't bite that. Yep, have fun with my thumb. But yeah, Tennessee Titans 10, Baltimore Ravens 3. What? Ow! She bit my neck. Right there on the Adam's apple. It hurt. Brandy says, I want chicken now, damn it. You know, it can be contagious, that's for sure. Carver family says she in a mood. Nah, she's just teething. So if that's a mood, she never gets out of the mood. If that's a mood, she never gets out of it. Are you okay, Coach? The dog kind of looked like it bit you. Oh, it bit me. Yep, right on the neck. Right on the neck. She doesn't mean to. She's just teething. But it still hurts. But I'll be fine. Kobe says, puppy. Look at this. Look at this. I don't know if y'all can see this right now. Brutal. Brutal, right? Insane. Hurts. Okay, I'm going to give you back to Mommy so you can bite Mommy. Okay? Going back to Mommy now. Alright. Oh. Come back anytime. So this will be a touchback now So here we go. 1st and 10 for the Tennessee Titans at their own 25. Tannehill's going to check out of this one. Inside handoff, Derrick Henry, not much there, and he will get maybe a couple.
Henry has 9 rushes so far for 19 yards. Yeah, it's not great production for Derrick Henry, but what happens is everybody's selling out to stop Derrick Henry, and Ryan Tannehill's 7 for 10 for 105 yards and a touchdown because play action's having sting. So this is, like we said, not a one-man band here in the Music City. This is a combination of diverse.
Brown will motion left to right in this 2nd and 9 play. 2nd and 9. Looks left, Tannehill. Quick throw. It's going to be caught by Pruitt. That will give him a gain of a couple, and this will bring up about a 3rd and 4. There is a flag. And we'll listen in.
This should be only the 2nd penalty of our game.
Illegal use of hands. Defense, number 22. 5-yard penalty, automatic, 1st down.
That's Jimmy Smith.
So Jimmy Smith, the legal use of hands, will give the Titans a 1st down. What's up, Malcolm D Vlogs? Appreciate you joining the stream.
All these defensive backs right now are frustrated with A.J. Brown. They're trying to figure out how to deal with this monster out here because he's just pushing people around.
I formation for the Titans with a 2 tight end set to the left. Going to hand off right, isolation, and Derrick Henry, just nothing going there, and that is no gain. So right now, not a whole lot of running room for Derrick Henry.
In the hole, that's what you're going to have to do. You have to play downhill against this football team and be physical at the point of attack. You have to take away something. You're going to have to try and neutralize something so you can focus on the other aspects of this offense. And Don Martindale has said, look, we're going to be physical at the point of attack. We'll see if our secondary can hold up against Ryan Tannehill.
They are definitely king on Derrick Henry. Corey Davis, Titans down. Going to be play action here. Tannehill looks back left, in trouble, flushes out right, keeping his eye down in field. He will fire for, I believe, his Ferkser, and that will be a catch. Gain of about 5, and this will bring up 3rd and medium. Make it Swain on the reception. Malcolm says, go Henry.
Comes up with the catch. Had 9 in the regular season. Looks like that right toe. He got that right toe down.
So 3rd and 5 for the Tennessee Titans here. 7:45 left to play in the 1st half, in a game that feels like it's just going. 11 rushes, 11 passes for the Titans. That is balance. Trips left, single receiver is A.J. Brown to the right. Looks right. Comes back left, in trouble, and Tannehill will go down. Dang it. Derek Wolfe going to be in on the sack, and the Titans will have to punt.
Derek Wolfe right in the middle of the screen right here.
I mean, they're not going to run the ball every 1st down, but I mean, the Titans have had great success running on 1st downs this year. They'll mix it up, though. It might seem like they're running every play on 1st down, but they'll mix it up. You have to give Derrick Henry the carries. Even though it ain't going good right now, you still give that dude 30 carries a game because it progresses as the game goes along. This punt is going to be off in 4th and 12. It's going to hit around the 18 and go out of bounds right at the 18. And so inside the 20 is where the Baltimore Ravens will take over this drive. Yeah, absolutely. That's why you continue with the run game, because that's what makes the play action game so good. And like say, if the Baltimore Ravens continue to load the box and key on Derrick Henry, then I think you'll be able to win those matchups with A.J. Brown, Corey Davis, and your tight ends. So that's clearly the game plan on both sides. Malcolm D says, I'm a Steelers fan, but I'm hoping the Titans win. Well, any fans are welcome in here, and I'm glad you're a Titans fan for this game, as Steelers got a big matchup, wild card matchup against the Cleveland Browns tonight. Cleveland Browns is kind of being decimated with COVID-19. No head coach, no starting guard, no safety. They've got some other personnel out. That's going to be a tough, tall task for the Cleveland Browns. We'll see if they can overcome that. I still think it's going to be a good game. I give the Steelers the nod, and I would expect the Steelers to be able to move on. Yeah, Coach K says this game might end up just being an hour or so. So just sitting in commercial break, compare a little bit of stats. Lamar Jackson, 4-7, 52 yards, 1 interception. Ryan Tannehill, 8 of 11 for 110 and a touchdown. Gus Edwards, 2 carries, 9 yards. Derrick Henry, already 10 carries, just 18 yards, so not very good right there. Ravens doing a good job with their run D. Receiving yards, Hollywood Brown, 2 catches for 35. A.J. Brown, 3 catches, 52, and a touchdown. Win probability has the Titans at 61.8%. Total yards, 76 for the Ravens, 125 for the Titans. One turnover for the Baltimore Ravens. And 4 first downs for the Ravens, 6 for the Tennessee Titans. They are playing in Nashville, Tennessee, currently 35 degrees and sunny. And so that is where we are at right now in this game. How did I feel last year? I mean, it was great to watch them, And they had a 10-point lead on the Ravens, or on the Chiefs last year. Quick little out route throw to Brown here for the Ravens will be good for a gain of 9, and this will bring up a 2nd and 1. Malcolm says Ravens suck. Inside handoff, Gus Edwards. He'll bounce to the outside. He'll cut it up. He'll get a gain of about 8 or so, and that's a first down.
What was it Greg Roman told us? That the best play in football is the one that's straight ahead. And the second best one is slightly straight ahead. Almost. Look, Edwards is almost going straight ahead, and then you know what? There's nothing there.
Got a really good block by Boykin, sealing the edge there.
Play with smaller players, nickel and dime, and they're going to play the perimeter because of the speed of Dobbins and Lamar. Then yes, the counter is you have to run physical between the tackles downhill with Gus Edwards.
Hardly any splits for the Ravens, that's for sure. Fullback will motion to the right. 1st and 10. And Lamar's going to keep this one, and that is well defended by number 49 for the Tennessee Titans. Zubnar really coming out of nowhere. Practice squad player. And that will bring up a 2nd down. Just well defended there by Zubnar for the Titans.
So they're playing with backups on the inside. David Long, Zubnar, Wyatt Ray, Darren Bates, Brooks Reed, all these guys. They definitely have a nice feel for what Baltimore wants to do as far as their zone read.
So Lamar, 5 of 8 for 66 yards and an interception. He has 10 yards rushing. And so here we go on a 2nd and 9. Inside handoff, no. Play action is going to toss it out to Brown. He's going to make a man miss. 40, 35, or 45, 50. He'll be brought down about the 48. There is a flag on the field. YT James the Gamer in the house. Appreciate you joining the stream. James the Gamer says, what's up, Coach Plays? It's been a while. All sides defense. That's going to be declined, and that's going to be a first down.
A little flick to the outside there. That's a dangerous play because that's a backward pass. If that's on the ground, it's a fumble. That was well executed from Lamar Jackson.
So 1st and 10 now for the Ravens. Ball at the 49 of the Titans. Lamar's going to look left here. The screen froze up for a second. What's going on? What's going on? Comes back. He's looking right. In trouble. Flush. And he will be sacked. Matt Dickerson on the tackle. I'm pretty sure they'll count that as a sack.
Watch him right here. He is responsible for the contain here, whether it's in the run or in the pass. If it's a pass and you see Lamar Jackson want to escape,
Boy, King had him even further in the backfield. Lamar's not happy, and this will bring up a 2nd and 11.
Career sack for Matt Dickerson. He'll appreciate that. Gets in the playoff game of the MVP of the league. Lamar Jackson, 2nd down.
Already 2 sacks for the Titans. They had 4 last week. And inside handoff, J.K. Dobbins, and he will be tackled from behind, and that is Harold Landry on the tackle. And this will bring up about a 3rd and 10. Tennessee Titans, 4 sacks last week, 2 sacks today. They had like 4 in the past 5 weeks prior to that. So definitely getting more production as far as dialing up some blitzes and some stunts to get to the quarterback. Yeah, Brandy, it was tackled behind the line of scrimmage, but you don't never know if they're counted as a sack, because if the quarterback goes to run, a lot of times they just count it for a tackle for a loss, but they do count that one as a sack there. It's a weird stat. So here we go. It's 3rd and 9. Lamar, 3-step drop. Looks, steps up in the pocket. He's going to run, and he's gone. 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5 to the end zone. Dang, man. Touchdown, Ravens. That's what Lamar can do for you. The Titans had him.
The safety, Kevin Byard, he's the one that's going to come up and have to make the play, and you just can't simulate that speed. When he gets even with you,
you can't allow those plays to happen. That's what he does so well, and he gets the Titans right there.
Sometimes it's not going to look pretty, but you know what? We have number 8. Number 8 is the great equalizer. We don't care how it looks.
Valhalla says Titans just got Vicked. Looked a lot like it, that's for sure.
Young man was the MVP, and why he always gives them a chance, even when it doesn't look like it's working out ideally.
And so the Ravens gonna. That's a big answer there. Boy, what was that? 3rd and 9. 3rd and 9, and he takes it 50-something yards for a touchdown. That's a big blow. That's a big blow.
When he makes his moves, and that was a great example of it there. Extra point.
Yeah, Carter family, they have been bad on 3rd down. They've been better today, but that's a big one. So we're now looking at 2:32 left to play in the half. Baltimore Ravens going to get the ball first to open up the second half. So the Tennessee Titans, Ryan Tannehill, really needs to answer the bell right here and find a way to put some points up on this drive and kind of just do away with that. Man, the Titans really could have used a sack right there and forced a punt. But Lamar Jackson does what he does best and makes a play with his legs right there to get a big play touchdown. Yeah, definitely need an answer. The Titans definitely need an answer for sure. Need to extend some drives. Need to be able to get the running game going for the Tennessee Titans right now. Not much going on the ground for the Tennessee Titans, and that is something that needs to start to establish itself. That way you just keep the team off balance. Keep the team off balance and get Derrick Henry going. So, just sitting here in this commercial break, you look at Lamar's stats now. Just 5 of 8 for 66 yards and a touchdown, but he now has 6 carries for 58 yards and a touchdown. And his throwing is 5 of 8 for 66 yards and an interception, not a touchdown. But he gets that scramble up the middle for 48 yards and a touchdown. And that has evened this game up at 10. Titans were up 10-0 and now find themselves tied up at 10. This is going to be a big drive. And by the way, win probability rate for ESPN has just shifted to the Ravens at 56.7. So it is now dipped back up in the Ravens' favor. How have I been doing, Malcolm? Been good, man. We've been doing good. Took a little bit of break there from YouTube because I was moving, trying to find a home. Got that. We're in a new setup now. It's been good, and now we're back at the YouTube grind for sure. Karam says Lamar Jackson, man. Yep, this will go in and out of the end zone, so the Titans will take over at the 25. So here we go. Big drive here for the Tennessee Titans. They need an answer. They start from their own 25. Play action on first down. Tries to screen it. Tannehill catches this ball. He should have batted it down. You got to bat that down, Tannehill.
Lost a 10 on that completion, if you will. That's a nice job by Jahad Ward stopping his rush. He almost picked it off.
Delgado, appreciate you joining the stream. Tannehill's got to bat that back down. It got batted to his face. You can't catch that. Just bat it down. It's incomplete.
Nice job by the Ravens defense now settling in. Now we got ourselves a ball game. They teach you as a quarterback to knock that ball down.
And so 2nd and 20, that will bring us to the 2-minute warning. Yeah, shout out to you, Malcolm D Vlogs. Appreciate you joining the stream. Oh. So 2-minute warning. That's where we're going to be at for this one. As now I think this is going to set up a 2nd and 20. Not exactly what you need if you're a Tennessee Titans fan. That's for sure. That is for sure. This game feels differently all of a sudden. Feels like some momentum has been taken out of the place a little bit. Win probability has now went up to 63.8% for the Ravens. So, commercial break, 2-minute warning. It's been a fast first half. It's been pretty well a first quarter for the Tennessee Titans, and it's been pretty well a second quarter for the Baltimore Ravens. But it still comes down to that just one big play has really turned the tide here. What's up, D? Appreciate you joining the stream. He says, let's go Ravens. Ravens fan in the house. He is liking the change of direction of this game right now. Appreciate you joining the stream, D. He said, what's up, y'all? So, yeah, 10-10. Titans now faced with a 2nd and 20 when we come back from this 2-minute warning. It's been a fast-paced game. Both teams wanting to run the ball a lot. That has kept this clock moving. So this game is really going, that's for sure. And as we come back from a commercial timeout, I do want to remind people the Alabama-Ohio State National Championship game I will be streaming tomorrow. That will go live at the countdown will start at 6:50 Central Time, and the kickoff is at 7 p.m. Central Time. So come back and join us for that.
We got some Ohio State flavor as well. Some J.K. Dobbins on the left. Mike Vrabel, former Buckeye, as well. Heisman trophies too.
Titans need a chunk of it back right here.
Three in this game. They go to those schools. All right, out of the 2-minute warning. Second and 20.
Try to get them on the hard count. They don't. Tannehill looks right. Throws a deep out route for A.J. Brown, and he doesn't get his feet down. Incomplete. This will bring up a 3rd and 20. And the Ravens are in good position.
Yeah, you mentioned how they will play this. There's certainly a lot of time left here in this first half, and Baltimore is going to try to get this football back and save their timeouts. Now, as A.J. Brown catches that.
Boy, he almost got that foot down. That would have made it a 3rd and 11. Would have been a much better situation for the Titans.
So it's a free timeout for Baltimore. Yeah, Baltimore has all three still. 3rd and 20. Motion Smith.
They're just going to do a draw here to McNichols. That's just going to pick up a couple.
But they're going to get this football back with plenty of time for Lamar Jackson.
And the Ravens will take their first charge timeout with 1:45. Titans defense going to have to come up big here. How strong is Tannehill's arm? Yeah, he's got a pretty strong arm. He can throw the ball down the field, that's for sure. I don't think he's one of the first names you think of when you think of strong arms, but he can throw the deep ball, absolutely. Boy, game is changing. The Titans defense going to need to find a way to have a big stop here.
Kick return for a touchdown on Monday Night Football, Week 3 against Kansas City. Kern pinned back in his own 5.
So Kern will get this one punted off. It's going to be fielded at, it's going to actually hit out of bounds at the 30. So out comes Lamar Jackson and the Tennessee Titans defense.
Yes, you do not allow for the return, and that ball goes out of bounds.
So 1st and 10, 1:44 is left on the clock in the first half. Ravens have the ball in their own 30 with 2 timeouts. Titans have 3. Looks left, quick throw, and Boykin's going to slip and fall, and this will bring up a 2nd and 10.
For the first time this afternoon, he slipped down.
That was Dez Bryant who slipped.
You see his inside foot, he loses some grip on the open turf. This is a guy who can really give them a boost, especially in the red area. You know how Dez can kind of
Come on, defense.
those jump ball situations.
2nd and 10.
Added dimension. Be nice to see them get hit over. Made just 6 catches during the regular season.
Empty set for Lamar, trips right. Twins trips was left, and he's in trouble, and he will be brought down. That is Harold Landry. I think they're going to say he got back to the line of scrimmage. This will bring up a 3rd and 10. Titans elect not to call a timeout. But I think if they get a stop here, you might see a timeout with a minute left. 3rd down and about 10.
For a team that couldn't get to the quarterback all season, the Titans had the 3rd fewest sacks in the entire NFL. They've been getting into the backfield here this afternoon. 3rd down defense, though, has been the boogeyman for this Titans.
3rd down. Titans need a big stop. Showing blitz. They do bring 5. Kevin Byard on the pressure. He will now throw it, and he's got a man wide open to the 50. That is where he'll be brought down. Marquise Brown Man, get off the field. Hot Take Hockey in the house says, hey, Coach, appreciate you very much, Hot Take Hockey. Ravens will line it right back up on the field. Looks right, looks left, tries to dump it off J.K. Dobbins. He will catch it. That's going to be a loss of a couple. A loss of a lot, actually. That's going to be a loss of about 6. Not a good play by Jackson there. Absolutely, Coach K. They definitely need more pass rush. Oh.
What a battle we have seen here today. Saw Tennessee come out, look like really good, a 10-0 lead. And just when you thought they might put Baltimore away, it is Lamar Jackson saves the day. We've seen that act before, like in that great game against Cleveland.
Yeah, you're seeing the nice little chess match kind of go back and forth here between offensive and defensive coordinators. Wink Martindale changes it up, goes to a little bit more zone.
So 27 seconds left in this first half. Valhalla says Hot Take Hockey hype. Hot Take Hockey says Valhalla hype. Appreciate y'all being in the chat for me, guys. Always coming through. Appreciate your support to the channel. Guys, Valhalla, Hot Take Hockey, Butcher Block, and Patriots Talk. They're all great sports YouTube channels. Make sure you check them out, guys. 2nd and 16 for the Ravens. Looks left. Steps up. Got a lot of time. He's going to step up, and he will now be sacked. Daquan Jones. And that's a coverage sack because he had a lot of time to throw, but the Titans did one thing well, try to keep him in the pocket, and eventually Daquan Jones makes himself home.
Look at him passing off in the middle of the field. That's really well done for Mike Rabel. These safeties understanding that he wants to throw the ball in the middle of the field and double teaming when the time is appropriate.
The longer you make Lamar hold the football and you don't let him break out of the pocket and burn you with his legs.
So 19 seconds is on the clock. And this is going to be 3rd and forever.
That's exactly what you want him to do, because that's when he's
Maybe not that long. We'll have to see.
The statistics bear it out. That's exactly what they did right there. And then they wind up allowing their defensive line to continue.
It is 4th. No, that ain't. Oh, that's updated.
How you can slow down this guy who right now, he just burns you in so many different ways. And if you're going to play him well, that's how you do it.
So 3rd down and 23. Inside handoff, J.K. Dobbins, and he will cut through and make his way to about the 43. And a timeout, Titans, with 12 seconds left to go. This will bring up a 4th and 16. There is a late flag, though.
Yeah, it was Dez Bryant and Malcolm Butler in the secondary getting into it.
Boy, if the Titans just screwed up and gave a big play, a penalty here.
This kind of thing coming into the game.
Personal foul, late hit, offense.
Oh, offense. Holy cow.
15-yard penalty.
Boy, that's on Dez Bryant. He was pointing at the Titans at first. Get a late hit on Dez Bryant.
There goes Malcolm Butler.
Butler did take a shot at him, and then Dez Bryant puts him on his rear end, and they call that one. Malcolm Butler really set that one up.
He said they always get the second guy. I hate that kind of thing. Well, this guy fires the first shot this time.
So 4th and 31 for the Baltimore Ravens. Yeah, Dez definitely got suckered there.
The one that was, jawing and yapping before the game in week 11. So you knew if he took a
12
shot,
seconds left to go.
You know what? I love petty chippy games. I love every bit of it. And this game has a whole
We'll
lot
see
of
if the Titans can maybe get a piece of this punt.
more the merrier.
How many personal foul late hits have you heard of by wide receivers?
And this one gets punted off. It's going to be fair caught at the 28 with 5 seconds left to go.
Flag comes in.
And there is a flag. Guys, a reminder, I'll take a halftime break. Everybody stay in the chat with each other, and then stay back in here for a great second half. This is a 10-10 ball game. It's going to be 4 quarters, that's for sure. Someone's going to advance to the divisional round. Someone's going to get knocked out and have to go home. If you're talking about the last play, Malcolm Butler kind of shoved Dez Bryant. Dez Bryant came back, put him on his rear end, and they got Dez Bryant for a flag. Before the kick, holding defense.
5-yard penalty from the previous spot, resulting in a first down.
So they're just going to push this one back 5 yards. You know, last week I thought the Titans would take a knee and just go to overtime. They throw a deep one to A.J. Brown. This one's even less time at a halftime. I don't know if they'll take a shot deep here.
Just gets caught and gets that right arm out. It's a good call.
They said, oh, so
Holding on Westbrook or Keith.
so it's, I don't get that one.
Listen, you can never be sure that Vrabel's going to take a knee. By
Coach K says knee it and go to the locker room, and that looks like what they're doing.
a week ago, and they
Maybe, I don't know.
play. John Perry, talk to us.
You know, he announced on the defense, though, 5 and a first down. I think it is a hold on the offense there, which would be tacked on to the.
So now they're saying maybe a hold on the offense instead of defense.
First down, Baltimore.
First down, Baltimore.
Nope, they're going defense, 5 yards and first down prior to the kick with a hold.
What are we talking about?
The hold was not on Levine, right, JP? Right. he
This
told
ref don't know what he's talking about. It can't be first down, Baltimore. It was.
Number 56, we'll take a look. There you go. Yeah, that's Darren Bates.
He had to just speak wrong right there. It was 4th and 20 something. What are they doing?
And the key here is the timing of the foul. If it's prior to the kick, it could be previous fouls.
Yeah, what's going on here? I don't understand.
After the kick, then it falls under a different.
How is it first down, Baltimore? It was just holding, and it was 4th and 20 something.
And ends in a heel tap.
So they'll take the knee. We go to overtime. If someone knows, Chase T66, you know some rules. If I'm completely wrong there, you can let me know. It was 4th and 20 something on a punt, and a holding call gives them an automatic first down. I don't know what in the world I just witnessed there, but that's not football. From what I've never saw something like that. Anyways, guys, ends up being nothing. Baltimore Ravens take a knee. This one's going to halftime. Stay in the chat, guys. Bring it back for a great second half between the Baltimore Ravens and Tennessee Titans. Titans get the jump on them 10-0, but find themselves giving 10 unanswered points to the Baltimore Ravens. We'll be back after halftime, guys. I will see y'all then.
Fake, I keep it real.
All right, guys, so we are back. Appreciate y'all hanging around. Delgado says, who gets the ball back after the first half? It is the Baltimore Ravens get the ball first. Bezify in the house says, yo, it's Austin. I got on a roll at Green Hill. Good job, man. Keep it up. Hope you've been doing good. That's it, man. But yeah, 10-10 game here. It was really all Tennessee Titans for the first quarter, and then it's been pretty well all Baltimore Ravens for the second quarter. It's going to be kind of interesting to see how they come out of this one. Austin, man, don't be doing that stuff. Don't be doing that stuff. I appreciate you very much, though. He comes in with the 99 Super Chat. Appreciate you very much, Austin. Don't be doing that, though. You don't need to. He said, told you I'd donate when I had the money, Coach. All I got. Hey, appreciate you very much. Get good grades, stay in school. That's all I care about getting from you, man. Appreciate you very much. Hope you're still putting out your Fortnite content, continuing to grind. He said, I will. That's good. So we're just sitting here at halftime. We're looking at some stats here. Lamar Jackson, 7 of 11, 79 yards and 1 interception. Ryan Tannehill, 9 of 13 for 100 yards and a touchdown. That was pretty well all in the first quarter. He was looking very sharp and efficient, and it's kind of went downhill in the second. Lamar Jackson, 7 carries, 57 yards and a touchdown. Derrick Henry, 10 carries, 18 yards. They need Derrick Henry in the second half. Hollywood Brown, 4 catches, 63 yards. A.J. Brown, 3 catches, 52 yards and a touchdown. So Titans defense need to come out strong in the second half, starting with this first drive. Switch to PC this month. Yeah. I think that's where I'm going to go with some YouTube earnings. I think I'm going to get into PC a little bit later on. That's fine. So, Tennessee Titans getting ready to kick this one back off, and the second half is on its way. He will field it at the 5, gets to the 15, 20, and he'll be tackled down at about the 24.
To the 25-yard line. Steve, Brian, and Lewis will hear from Lisa shortly. And the Ravens have done a great job. Derrick Henry has 10 carries for
half a game away, Brandy says. Absolutely.
I'll tell you what, they are shutting him down, in particular on first down, which leads you to believe here in the second half as Arthur Smith start to throw the ball a little bit more on first down in particular, where they've had some success in the past. They need to produce some.
Tennessee Titans got to tighten up on defense and get the offense in some really good field position.
So we know the fourth quarter is his time.
2 tight end set. Fake handoff, going to throw a quick flat to the fullback. He gets to the 30, and he will get pushed out about the 35, and that's a first down. The Ravens love to do short, immediate routes on first downs. The Titans going to have to tighten up a little bit, quit the cushion, and start forcing some tight window throws for Lamar.
Harbaugh said it's the kind of game that he thought it would be, a back and forth. Mike Vrabel said he's happy with his defense except for the Lamar Jackson touchdown. He said he told his defense, hey, the guy's an amazing player and he's going to make plays. We've got to get the momentum back and keep.
So 1st and 10 for the Ravens. Play action, they're going to throw the flat route once again to Andrews, and he will get a gain of about 4, maybe 5.
It took us 10 minutes into the first quarter to get our first down, and Baltimore was able to pick up a first down on their first play from scrimmage there in the second half.
So now 2nd and 6. Give them a gain of 4.
Getting the ball
Yeah, he's really, yeah, that one is a traditional fullback. And then right there, Mark Andrews was kind of at the fullback position. He's a traditional tight end. So 2nd and 6. Ravens doing well to stay in front of the chains so far. Lamar will keep it. He gets to the edge. 40, 45, about the 47 is where he'll be brought down, and that's a first down. You don't want to let him get the edge, and he does just that.
You gotta love the design of this run game. You pull Bozeman, you pull offensive tackle one way, then you come back and you read it out the backside. I mean, it just really causes a lot of conflict for your linebackers.
So far a good start for Baltimore.
For them to look at, and by the time they really diagnose the play properly, Lamar Jackson is on the perimeter picking up first down.
And the reason for that, right, is the linebackers watching those big linemen pull. And the left guard and left tackle pull, that's a key for that linebacker to go where they're going. And then you have the speed of Lamar coming out the other end. Has checked in extra linemen.
And Lamar's going to keep this. Not much there, and he will be tackled for a loss of 1. Just going with a little novelty play, sweep on the perimeter with an option to keep it. He elects to keep it, and not much there.
They wanted to get the ball turned inside. Didn't want Lamar getting out here on the perimeter. He could have handed it off to Dobbins, but kept it himself. They had all the gaps taken care of inside. It's amazing the kind of stress this offense puts you on from an assignment perspective in the run game. Your guy, you cannot have anybody break down. Otherwise, Lamar will exploit you.
And he's going to hand this one off to Dobbins. He'll cut it up, and he knifes his way for a gain of 10, and it will bring up 3rd and 1. It's going to be a big 3rd down. Too much on 2nd down right there.
Same principle. This time they pull the left tackle in the center.
The Ravens being able to stay ahead of the chains here early in the second half, and that is what's being allowed them to move this football. 3rd and 2 to be exact.
He's got so many different things that he can do. It really does test the discipline of your defense.
Pistol formation. Lamar's going to keep it. He gets to the edge. 40, 35, 30, 25, 20. And he'll be pushed out about the 15. Not good defense. They are all of a sudden getting the edge with ease.
And yet another concept. Watch the back here. He will get the fake, but then he will become an ad blocker. What that means is you're messing with the defense's numbers. You fake to him, but then he also becomes a lead blocker, and then you got the most explosive player in the NFL running behind him. That's almost impossible to stop. That's why a team like
This is a good drive for the Ravens. Titans need to find a way to bend, but don't break. Lamar looks right, tries to throw quick, comes back across, and he'll find his man tight end, and that'll be a gain of about 6 or 7.
Give him 6. What a great catch by Patrick Ricard. What else can this young man do to help this team?
Definitely a catch. That's their fullback.
Offense and played fullback. Then they lose Boyle, Nick Boyle, the tight end. He has to go to play tight end. I talked to him this week. He's like, listen, I'm still learning offense. I'm more comfortable as a defensive player. And for him to go down and make a catch like that is at 300 pounds, unbelievable.
So now 2nd and 4 for the Ravens. And Lamar's going to keep it, and he will be tackled after a gain of 1. And this will bring up a 3rd and 3 and a massive play for this Tennessee Titans defense to hold them to a field goal. They need it.
Jones was just sitting there on the line of scrimmage and said, hey, I'll tell you this, you can pull that ball if you want. I don't know if you want my body falling on top of you, but that's good assignment football right there by the Tennessee Titans defense.
That defense has had an issue on 3rd down all season long. Worst in the league.
3rd and 2, 2-back set. Now Ricardo will motion to a wing set to the right. Play action, and he's going to throw it off to the flat. Ricardo wide open, 10, 5, and it'll be brought down at the 4. That's too easy. There's no flat defender whatsoever right now.
I can't tell you how hard this is for a big man like this to make a catch like that. That ball's out. It's not on his body. He's got to use his hands to catch that ball. When you're coming around the horn as a fullback and blocking and getting your hands on guys, your hands get bloody. They get swollen. And to make a catch like that on a delicate
and we got a 1st and goal inside the 5 now for the Ravens. A great opening drive in the second half. First and goal, ball on the 4. Inside handoff, Dobbins, and he will knife his way, and he will go into the end zone for a touchdown, Ravens.
And it's 16 unanswered points after Tennessee led 10-0.
16 unanswered.
Get a little double team here at the point of attack. You're going to get Ricard just coming around and watch J.K. Dobbins.
D is happy, says Dobbins, baby.
This is perfect. Just leading up in the hole.
Ravens fan in the chat. As the Tennessee Titans went up 10-0, and the Ravens, it's been all them since. 10 plays, 77-yard drive, taking 6 minutes off the clock. And the extra point is good right down the middle, Tucker. So the Baltimore Ravens do exactly what they needed to do to open up the second half. They have a 7-point lead for the first time today. And the Titans' offense is now going to be put in a position where they need to answer. They looked electric. They looked really good early in this one. And then since then have really not been able to do much. They're going to need a big answer here. Brandy says plenty of ball game left. Absolutely. Carver family says too easy. Unfortunately, we have seen that way too many times for Tennessee Titans fans as far as this defense is concerned. Way too many times we saw that. So, it's where we are, though. So now we're getting back into the action. 9:01 left to play in the third quarter. Saw something on Twitter saying this might be the biggest offensive drive for the Titans this season. And I probably don't disagree. Darrington Evans will cut it up, and he will get to about the 23. And that is where the Titans will start their drive.
On Derrick Henry. Lamar Jackson has been as advertised. Henry is not.
You definitely need a big half from Derrick Henry. I said the key to the game was Tannehill and these receivers. That was not without saying that you completely take out Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry needs to be, at least the run game needs to be respectable in this one. You're going to need him to have a big second half. Inside handoff Henry. And he will be tackled, and that will be just a gain of 2. McPhee gets his hands on him and brings him down.
They have run 7 plays prior to that last one. 7 plays for -7 yards. You want to get Derrick Henry going. There's no question.
7 plays minus 7 yards since going up 10-0.
Man-to-man, one-on-one, downfield passing to Corey Davis and A.J. Brown, and I think that's where you got to make the adjustment and go. Second down and 8.
Twins right. Twins left. Tannehill under center. They're showing a blitz. Hand it off. Cuts up. Moves forward, and Derrick Henry will get a gain of about 4, and this will bring up about a 3rd and 4, and it's going to be a big third down. A lot of pressure on this third down drive, that's for sure.
Or the defenses have become softer in the second half because he's worn them down.
Yeah, it's a little bit of both. I mean, he has tremendous staying power and stamina, and the defense, when you get tired of hitting a big guy like
Henry
this,
checks out of the game on 3rd and 4. We need a big play here from Tannehill.
He takes advantage of it. Baltimore says that they're up to the task. We're going to see. We're going to see if they can do it for 60 minutes.
Twins on each side. McNichols is checked in. Now you got a trips bunch to the right. Single receiver left is Corey Davis. Showing blitz. He's offsides. That needs to be a flag. I don't think they threw it. They do get the first down to Batson for a gain of 5, and that's a first down. That was a bad no call right there as the blitz came in and pushed. The backer basically pushed the nose tackle into the center. Center tapped him. They didn't call it. But Batson with a really good catch will move the chains. It absolutely was offsides.
It's a first down. 12 catches in the regular season for even 100.
That is a big-time catch for Batson just to move the chains and keep the Titans offense on the field. That would have been a really bad 3 and out. So here we go. Play action. Tannehill will now check it down to Henry, and he will get to about the 43, and that will pick up a gain of 6. And Henry's frustrated. He wanted that ball quicker. You get that ball to him a little bit quicker, maybe he would have been able to cut a man loose there and got going. 2nd and 3, though. Big gain of 7.
Check it down to the back. Good eyes by the safeties, making sure they didn't get caught short, playing with depth, playing everything top down.
Twins to the right. Closed on the backside, I formation. Handoff Darrington Evans, and that is nothing there. That's going to be no gain, maybe 1, and this will bring up a 3rd and 3.
You talk about setting the edge and playing with knockback. Just watch Matt Judon right here at the point of attack against Swain. This is what you're talking about, resetting the line of scrimmage. He almost throws him into the running back.
Yeah, Matt Judon pushing back Swain, the tight end.
Rick Martindale said, look, our guys will be able to win at the point of attack. I promise you this. They're not going to just go ahead and mow us down.
Titans another big 3rd down here. They need to continue this drive. They need points on the board. Trip set to the right, close with John New on the backside. Looks right. Tannehill in trouble, steps up, needs somebody, will finally float it, and that's incomplete. Try to get it to Corey Davis, well defended, and the Titans will punt.
Didn't see Derrick Henry in either of those last 2 plays. A bit of an issue with his shoe.
Watch these 2 players right here, Humphrey and Peters. They're going to pass this off to perfection. The reason this play is not there is because of that communication, and then you get the rush on Tannehill. That's what made that play work.
Yeah, nobody open. Well defended. Corey Davis almost catches that pass, but Humphreys is all over him. They're going to have to punt. This defense desperately needs a stop to keep the Titans offense in it. And it's going to be fielded at the 6, and that is where it stopped. If you would have told me the Titans could win this game with only putting up 10 points halfway through the 3rd, I probably would have told you you're wrong. The Titans, I said, key in these playoffs is Tannehill being able to throw the ball down the field, connect with receivers, and score touchdowns because this defense is not that good. And right now you only got 10 points to show for it. You can't expect this defense to hold any other team with 10 or less points. You just can't. So as bad as the defense is playing right now, there's got to be a lot of blame right now going on the Titans offense because since their first 2 drives or first 3 drives, they've really done nothing. RQ3 says, Coach, I don't know what to say. Me neither, man. It's getting frustrating. Time for something down the field. The Ravens cannot get away with loading up the box. Well, Brandy, on that first down play, they checked down to Derrick Henry. That was a play action, probably a 2-man route concept. Tannehill, you could tell by the way he was loading up. He was looking down the field. They just ain't getting guys open right now. They're not getting guys open right now, and he was forced to check it back down to a Derrick Henry. feel like my batteries are going out on my light. This light gets pretty dim pretty quick. There we go. Looks better. I mean, it goes even brighter now. Well, I mean, that last play right there, Brandy, was pretty well a rub route. I mean, they're switching off. They're trying to catch them in a man coverage, but they, Baltimore Ravens running a match scheme right there. They did a really good job of switching off, and, the rub didn't work right there. Defense did a really good job. First 10 for the Ravens. Titans defense needs to come up big. Orbit motion. You're going to flick it back to Hollywood Brown, and he will get a gain of about 3, maybe 4. That's a big first down play.
That's a dangerous part of the field to run. We've seen that play twice. Yeah, I've said it before. That ball got up on Marquise Brown kind of quick, but you better make sure that you trust the operation there is a little bit.
Boy, if that went behind him, that would have been catastrophic.
That's when John Harbaugh's heart is up in his throat.
Dang. So a 2nd and 6 for the Ravens. J.K. Dobbins motions right to left. He'll flush out, roll to the right. He's got Mark Andrews, and that is a really good open field tackle by Desmond King. And this will bring up a 3rd and 3, and the Titans defense desperately needs to come up big right here. Lamar Jackson, 11 rushes, 91 yards, and a touchdown. Derrick Henry, 12 rushes, 24 yards. Lamar's winning this matchup right now. Appreciate y'all very much getting us up to 25 likes. Shout out to the 13 in the box. 3rd and 3. Titans defense needs a stop. Showing blitz with Long Jr. And he's going to come. They send a blitz, and they get to Lamar Jackson. And that's going to be a loss of about 3. Harold Landry all over it. And they will force a 3 and out. And that should give the Titans fairly good field position. Lamar, Harold Landry, Rashad Evans, David Long, Simmons, they was all around the ball right there.
He's just going to come straight inside and be there for Lamar Jackson with a scraper over the top.
They try to run a quarterback GT. They pull the guard and tackle backside. Harold Landry beats them on the backside, and they will force this punt. Going to be fielded at the 40. And not much there. He just needs to get down, and he'll have the ball at the 41. So Tennessee Titans offense, they get an answer from their defense. You get an answer from your defense who struggles to stop teams. Tennessee Titans, it is now time for that Super Bowl caliber winning offense, like they are. It's time to put some points on the board. You got a good offense. You got to move the ball down the field. Whether it's Derrick Henry or this passing game, you've got to answer. Right there, your defense, 3 and out, gets you the ball, get it going. D says, good stop. Absolutely, it was. Thug and D's keeping it real in the chat, saying a good stop right there for the Tennessee Titans. That's a Baltimore Raven fan. Brandy says you got to stick with Henry, yes or no? No, you definitely stick with Henry. Oh, nice. Good job. Now you're biting my mic. Good job. Good job. Now, you got to stick with Henry. I mean, he's a 2,000-yard rusher. He's what's got you here to this 11-5. You don't abandon Henry. He's your best player on offense. You definitely can't abandon him. Hey, It's my microphone. You get rid of the microphone. Ow. No cord for you. That's the thing. You just keep pounding it, and you hope he can find a crease, because if he finds a crease, a lot of times it can be a house call. And you gotta keep the defense respectable, because what makes the Titans so good is their play action pass. And if you abandon the run game and just stick Tannehill back in a shotgun formation sets and try to just do traditional routes like that, that's not really Tannehill's style. All right, he benefits from that play action pass game. So do these receivers, catching defensive backs flat-footed, tight ends being able to catch linebackers flat-footed, get into open space. It's just your offense. You ride your offense. You just got to start to execute. They should have had CJ2K in the stands. I don't know why they didn't do that.
It's been tough sledding. There's no question in this game. The Baltimore defense.
Come on, Derrick Henry. Offensive line needs to be able to clear some ways.
Best starting field position for the Titans. Their own 42. 3 to play in the third.
Play action. He's going to fire down the field, and that is A.J. Brown with the catch down to the 40. That's his first catch, but there is a flag. Dadgummit.
They're going to get intentional grounding to tack it on.
Intentional grounding? What? Roughing the passer. He didn't mean intentional grounding. So that's a 15-yard penalty on Wolf. Tack it on, and that's a first down Titans. Big play. That is A.J. Brown's first catch since the touchdown. He comes up gimpy as he's been dealing with that ankle injury all year long. Oh, that definitely was passing or roughing the passer. So here we go. Titans now in business at the 25. They need to find a way to stick it in the end zone and even this game back up. 2:52 left to play in the third. Handoff Henry, puts his foot in the ground, and he will knife through for a solid gain of about 3 to 4. That's the biggest thing. Calais Campbell, and they had one more addition to this defensive line that they didn't have earlier in the year. Calais Campbell makes a difference in that run game fit. 2nd and 7 for the Tennessee Titans. A lot of people in the box for the Ravens. Play action. Tannehill looks, fires, and he's got his receiver, Westbrook, on the reception, and that's a first down, Titans. Well thrown, good catch. We've got a 1st and 10, 1st and goal, Titans at the 10.
This is where Tennessee has been historically good, scoring touchdowns 75% of the time in the red zone.
Inside handoff, Henry. Just not much there, man. He will get 2.
And the reason they've been good down here, obviously, we know
He's not been able to break through the second level. Baltimore Ravens doing a really good job with him right now. I would like to see them start to do a little bit more outside zone. They have pretty well been in between the tackles, and I think a lot of that's got to do with just how well Baltimore Ravens are being able to set this edge. They got to find a way to get him on the perimeter, though. Scored a touchdown 94% of their red zone trips. 2nd and goal for the Tennessee Titans. Tannehill looks right, in trouble, steps up, will now fire. A.J. Brown to the 5, and that is where he'll be brought down, and we got 3rd and goal from the 5. 45 seconds left to go in the third. Titans would love to stick this in the end zone and even this up rather than just kick a field goal.
They're going to bring another tight end, so now they've got Ferkser in the game. Along with Jonnu Smith.
So a 2 tight end set for the Tennessee Titans. You got Henry, Firkser, Smith, Brown, and Davis on the field. Traditional twin set. Jonnu Smith in a wing. Now he will motion from right to left. Trips left. Corey Davis, single receiver to the right. Showing blitz. They bring it. Tannehill in trouble. And Tannehill will flick it off to Henry. And he will be brought down at about the 8. They bring the pressure, and the Titans are going to be forced to kick a field goal. And that will end the third quarter. The Titans are going to have to come out and kick a field goal to bring this one within 4. You really would have loved to find a way to get to the end zone right there. They bring the heat, and Tannehill not able to do much right there. So just in a commercial break. Daniel, appreciate you joining the stream. He says all the games been great to watch this year. It's been good. I think we're in a good position to watch a lot of good playoff football games here, Daniel. Appreciate you very much for joining the stream. So 4th and goal, ball is at the 6, and Steven Gauskowski will come out to kick this field goal. You definitely got to make this.
This will be from 25. It's been a rather up and down season.
Snap, set, kick is on its way, and kick is right down the middle and good. So the Tennessee Titans will get this one pulled within 4. You need your defense come back out, but eventually Titans are going to have to put one back on the board in the end zone. What's up, Landon? Appreciate you joining the stream. Says, hey there, Coach Plays. This is a close game, yep. I knew it would be a fourth quarter game. This is going to be a physical football game, and right now the difference in this game pretty well comes down to a 48-yard touchdown run by Lamar.
Look like he got an ankle in there. See how healthy he is coming back next week. And the emotional Phillip Rivers will have a decision.
Gets to the end zone and out, so the Baltimore Ravens will take it over at the 25.
Different this year, but the NFL To be the honor. Little chip on his
Play
shoulder.
action. Lamar steps up, will now fire down the field, and he's got a man wide open, and that's to the 41 and a first down, Hollywood Brown.
The mantra.
Look, Marquise Brown, this is what they need from him. They need this guy to be able to win outside one-on-one. Just watch this route. This guy who has blazing speed. You see, he gets...
Boy, just toast Dory Jackson.
And then just snaps it off. That's what they need from him, and then for him to catch the ball consistently. If Lamar and him can...
They are not forcing Lamar to throw tight throws. Lamar can be a great passer if you throw wide open pass plays. Jeez, man. Lamar will keep this. Tries to get to the outside, and he does a little bit. He'll gain maybe a gain of 1.
Just turned 24 years old 3 days ago. He's already the youngest.
They've got to force him to make pinpoint accurate throws. Right now, they're just not.
Youngest to start a Pro Bowl, and everybody's on him after just 2 playoff games.
You know, all those awards were individual
14 minutes left to go in this game.
And Lamar Jackson, he's won everything, but he hasn't won a championship. He didn't win it at the high school level. He didn't win it at the college level. And obviously now he's trying to do it here. And that's all he cares about, and that's all he should care about right now in this game.
2nd and 9 for the Ravens. Quick little throw to the flat, and he's open, and there he goes, 45-40, and he'll run out of bounds at about the 37.
Catch of the game for Hollywood. It's 20 yards. Looks like he's limping off too now. Marquise Brown.
Baltimore's going to make you defend 53 1/3 yards wide every single inch.
Just terrible defense, man.
J.K. Dobbins or Marquise Brown.
Simple flat routes all game long for Baltimore.
Greg Roman finding very creative ways to get the ball into Marquise Brown's hands. We don't have to always take shots down the field. It can be the short intermediate passing game, different swing routes, screens. That shit is electric.
100 yards.
Hand off Gus Edwards, and he will be met at the line of scrimmage and will fall forward for a gain of 2, maybe 3.
Looked like he hobbled off the field in some pain. 6 touchdown catches in the previous 6 weeks. So he, much like the rest of the Ravens, have gotten hot at the right time. He's being attended to on the sideline.
Yeah, he did not look right when he was coming off the field. Maybe a cramp. You see him trying to get fluids in. Hopefully it's just a cramp.
So now it's 2nd and 7, and Baltimore definitely in field goal range at the 34. Looks right, throws, guess what, another flat route. This one is a bad ball, though, and incomplete. Brings up 3rd and 7. Titans defense now needs to find a way to stand up.
3 catches on the last touchdown.
Yes, and he's the second leading receiver. The first leading receiver is Brown. He looks like he's coming back into the game.
You know, for as good as Tennessee has been defending the perimeter run game, they've had some coverage issues in the flat, in the short area. I mean, that's where Patrick McCarr is going to work. They got to get that tightened up.
Here we go, sending pressure. He's going to throw a shot down the field, and it is incomplete. And so this will bring out a long field goal attempt for the Baltimore Ravens to extend it back to the 7-point lead. This time good coverage by Adoree Jackson, running for him, hat for a hat. Byer gets to him quick, and that forced him to throw it maybe a little bit sooner than he wanted. Titans could use a miss right here. He made one from 33. But this guy is almost automatic. This is a 52-yard field goal attempt from right to left. Snap, set, kick. It's leaking right. And this one is no good. And the Tennessee Titans have an opportunity to go down the field and take the lead if they can score a touchdown. Tucker is almost always automatic. Right there, he misses that one and keeps the Titans within 4. That's a big miss. Just barely left this one outside. He hardly ever misses those. I mean, 52 is nothing to sneeze at. Those are hard field goals to make, but Tucker, definitely one of the best kickers out there in the league. So, guys, want to take this time, as always, to give a big shout-out to the Coach Plays team members. These are the guys who support the channel. I appreciate you very much. The Coach K, Chase T66, Butcher's Block and Patriots Talk, the Carver family, James Peach, Gridiron Blitz, Emiliano Castillo Perez. Big shout out to you guys. Appreciate your support. Big shout out to everybody in the chat. Thank you for hitting the thumbs up. We're at 25 thumbs up right now. As always, guys, when you come in here, if you haven't yet, smash the thumbs up. It helps out the stream. Share it out to grow the conversation, get more bodies in the chat. And as always, if you haven't yet subscribed to the Coach Plays, hit that red button, hit the bell to stay up with my notifications, and join the Coach Plays team, guys. Appreciate y'all very much. This one's heating up. It's been a good game. It's been a frustrating game. I struggle to call games. So if you're new to this channel, we do sporting games events, NFL, NBA, NHL. We also play some video games on this channel. It's kind of a guys channel. We do some sports talk as well. It is extremely hard for me to cover Tennessee Titans game because I get so mad and so frustrated when things aren't going the way they need to. So it's been tough. It's definitely different when you're calling a game and you've got so much, I guess, invested is the word. So we'll see how this one ends. Baltimore Ravens 17, Tennessee Titans 13 with 12-11 left to play in this game. Derrick Henry has been held in check. That does not bode well for the Tennessee Titans. They could really use him to get going in the later stages of this game. Tannehill 15-20 for 144 and a touchdown. Derrick Henry 14 carries, 29 yards. It's been rough. Lamar Jackson has 13 carries for 90 yards and a touchdown. Hollywood Brown 6 catches for 100 yards. A.J. Brown 5 catches, 73. Win probability rate has the Ravens just under 70% to win this game. So we'll see. We will see as we're coming back now. So here we go. The Titans will get the ball on their own 42. So good field position. They need them to do something with it. Hand off Derrick Henry, and he will fall down, and he'll just get to the line of scrimmage for a gain of nothing.
Yeah, Steve, we know what Derrick Henry's numbers are in the fourth quarter of games, how he wears defenses down. But when Henry was over here on the Titans sideline on the bench, he looked frustrated. And the last time the Titans offense was coming off the field, Mike Vrabel walked him back all the way to the bench and was in his ear, looking like he was trying to coach Henry up.
He should be frustrated, but
Second and 10, trips bunch left. Now an empty set as Darrington Evans will check off to the right. Tannehill, quick throw. A.J. Brown makes a man miss, gets to the 50, and he will get to about the 53, 52, and that's a first down Titans. Good catch there. Way to keep your feet moving and move the chains. They're now in Baltimore territory.
That was a linebacker. Exactly. This guy is a man. I mean, he's an absolute stud, and they need to continue to feed him the football because it looks like through the air is the way they're going to win this game. He's well constructed. Just across midfield now. First and 10.
Outside handoff, Derrick Henry. He will cut through. He breaks loose almost. Man, gets to the 39. That's a gain of 7. He was about one broken tackle, maybe to the house right there. There is not a lot of room to run right there. He cuts through. Guys, if he breaks that tackle, he might have been gone. Dang, 2nd and 2. Tannehill will check out of this play. Comes now back into a shotgun. Looks left. He's going to take a shot deep, and it's well defended and incomplete out of bounds. This brings up a 3rd and 2. That play didn't ever have a chance. That's tough.
Nice design from Wake Martin. They're all up here, but watch this. They're not just going to let A.J. Brown have one-on-one coverage. They're going to give him a little bit of help. Deshaun Elliott gets over there.
That's, again, another two-man route. Unfortunately, the problem is with two-man routes, if they're not open, you pretty well have to throw them away. That's the shot you take. I don't really like that two-man route. They just both simply made go routes. Don't know if I like that check out of Tannehill. 3rd and 2. They desperately need a pick up here. Tannehill, quick throw. Jonnu Smith, incomplete. Dang it.
Sean Elliott makes an excellent play at a critical time for Baltimore.
You got 3rd and 2, and you got a 2nd and 2, and you don't give Henry the ball at all. It's tough call. Jonnu's got to find a way to catch that ball. This is a call here, 4th and 2. Do you punt it, or do you go for it?
Timely hit, perfect form tackle.
And they're going to punt the football. Wow. Going to try to pin him deep. He catches it at the 15, and that is not the best punt, but missed opportunity there for the Tennessee Titans. Yeah, man, it's 2nd and 2. And, I mean, honestly, the offensive coordinator, Arthur Smith, probably had a run play called. I mean, Tannehill was under center on a 2nd and 2, and then Tannehill checks out of the play. They had a lot of people on the line of scrimmage. He checks out of a play. That play ends up being a 2-man route with both goes that you basically just send it out of bounds. And then Derrick Henry's not in on the game on 3rd down, and they try to throw the Jonnu out of the backfield, and he gets lit up. That's tough. I feel like that's a missed opportunity there. Titans need another stop. Yeah, and that's asking a lot. Asking a lot for the Tennessee Titans defense. You got a few stops there. The Tennessee Titans offense is what's letting them down. You've got 13 points. You need to score more than that, especially with this defense. I like this analogy. If Derrick Henry gets 5 or plus yards on 1st down, give number 22 the ball again on 2nd down. Threw it twice, 2nd and 2, 3rd and 2 before punting. Yeah, I don't know. Hindsight's always 20/20. So it's tough.
14,029. That's awesome. I actually heard a smattering of boos. Real boos, right? You walked into the stadium? No. Oh, thank you for that. Not the curated.
So 1st and 10 for the Ravens with 10 minutes left on the clock. They have the ball on their own 15.
Can I have a curated audience when you call me? I'll do my ringtone. That's a good idea. Boos. They were booing after that 25-yard punt.
Outside handoff, J.K. Dobbins. He'll get to the edge, 20, 25. He'll be pushed out of bounds, 27. It's 1st down.
So here you are. This is what you wanted if you're the Baltimore Ravens. In that Week 11 game, they were up 21-10 in the second half, and they ended up losing. And now it's their opportunity. Their mantra all week has been finish, finish, finish. And you have an opportunity on offense now with the ball under 10 minutes in the fourth quarter.
I tell you, I just don't know. I don't feel good. Titans have just been so sluggish since going up 10-0 this game. Quick throw, and he's got Hollywood Brown, and he cuts loose and actually going to get tackled just after a 9-yard gain. I thought that had a big play potential there.
Pick up a 9. Lamar changed that arm angle, going a little baseball pitcher style in order to fit that throwing window. Just look at him. Just puts his cursor right around the defender. Nick Zubnar had a chance. That's nice, though. That's a nice throw. You know he didn't see him.
2nd and 1 for the Ravens. Ball at the 36. Handoff Dobbins, and he will be met near the 1st down mark. I think he's got it, though, for a 1st down.
51. Here he is right here. Watch him fill this hole.
He's been putting the pads on people all year.
David Long Jr. has
That's what it's going to take.
he's really progressed. I will say that. That was a good job scraping right there to the A gap. So here we go, 1st and 10. 2 backs, 2 tight end set, pistol formation for Lamar. Play action. Lamar steps back, steps up. Going to fire in the middle. He's got his tight end wide open to the 50, to the 45. And they will blow the whistle, and that's a big first down.
Here's the first down across midfield.
It's a nice play design. Nice play design by Mark Andrews. Inside release and then bring it back out on kind of what they call a corner route or a 7 route. Defenders lose track of him. Lamar puts it right on him. He also had Hollywood Brown coming open on a post down the field off of that play action pass right there too. So Greg Roman's in a groove right now.
I like taking Andrews. Yes, you could have taken a shot down the field.
1st and 10 for the Baltimore Ravens.
Get a first down. Eat some clock. Chew up this defense. This is impressive.
2 back set with the fullback to the right. Outside handoff. Jackson will keep it. Gets to the 30. That's where he'd be up in, and that's a first down. Titans can't stop him right now.
Tennessee 30, gain of 14.
If you watch tape on the Baltimore Ravens, this guy right here, they pull Bradley Bozeman over and over and over again.
Titans going to have to play bend but don't break. They're going to have to force him into a field goal if they want to have a chance to stay in this game.
This is what scared him. Power football downhill in the 4th quarter where his guys have played a number of snaps and all of a sudden then Lamar starts getting loose. This is exactly the scenario he didn't want.
Jackson's over 100 yards.
Jackson looks right. Flushes out to the right. He's got room, and he will just run out of bounds at about the line of scrimmage. Gridiron blitz, man. I know. It's just not good, man. It's just not good. Titans offense has really let them down today. I knew the defense would struggle. 13 points, not enough to win a game. It's just not. It's extremely frustrating.
As a rookie in the playoffs to year 2 last year, where he had 3 turnovers, and now he's managing this game. It's not about numbers. It's not about him. It's about taking care of the football, keeping your offense on rhythm. And
2nd and 10. Titans need a stop. Showing a stunt. They bring it. Gus Edwards will knife his way through for a gain of about 3. Titans desperately need a stop to keep this a 1-possession game.
Under 6 minutes to play now. Pick up a 3 there.
It's amazing you watch this drive. How many times you see 77 Bradley Bozeman pulling across the formation?
What's up, Ty Walker? Appreciate you joining the stream. Since what's up, just coming by to drop a like. Appreciate you very much, Ty.
They pull a lineman on 42% of their rushes. Number 1 in the NFL. They average 6.5 yards when they pull an offensive lineman, and they scored 16 touchdowns. Greg Roman makes no secret of what he wants to do. It's really about whether or not.
3rd and 6. This is a big play. Titans defense need to get off the field and keep this a 1-possession game by holding them to a field goal. Lamar rolls left, looks, will fire, and he's got Snead, but that's going to be a gain of maybe 3 or 4, and this will bring up a 4th down.
I didn't like that sequence right there. They were late getting the play in.
Lamar wants to go for it. I would be shocked if they go for this here, and they are going to.
That play didn't look good from the start.
Are they really going to go for this?
Looks like John Harbaugh now is going to try to go for this on.
This is shocking. The Titans need a stop here. Get a stop here, and you got a chance to go down and win the game with a touchdown. I don't like this call for the Ravens, but we'll see. 4th and 2. You got to watch for the hard count. And he snaps it. Rolls right. Looking. He's got J.K. Dobbins for the first down. There is a flag. And this is going to be on the Ravens. But come on, man. Like, find a way to have a flat defender. Pass interference. Offense. 10-yard penalty for the Ravens. Yeah, they definitely are picking there. Sometimes that gets called, sometimes it don't. Huge penalty indeed.
It didn't look like
And that's the reason why your flat defender doesn't get there. I mean,
That's what John's saying as well.
so another long field goal attempt here for Tucker. He missed one earlier. He doesn't hardly ever miss two. This to keep it a one-possession game. 51-yard field goal from left to right. Snap, set, kick, and this one's right down the middle and good. He don't miss many. And to have him miss two in a game, that's just not going to happen. But the Titans find a way to hold it to a one-possession game, as that one will now push this one to a 7-point lead. It is now 20-13. Titans going to have to answer the bell and find a way to score a touchdown here. We'll have to see. Boy, if you could have made a stop there on fourth down, because then you're down by 4 and you got a chance to go down the field and take the lead. But it didn't happen. Last chance for Elias. Absolutely. What do you want to see on this drive? A touchdown. But nah, I don't know. It still has to involve Derrick Henry. You don't go away from Derrick Henry. He's what's got you here. Of course, it's going to be 4-down territory. I don't know. You're going to have to keep Derrick Henry involved. I still would love to see a lot more try to get some perimeter runs, but I haven't seen a whole lot. That's probably got a lot to do with the way the defense is aligning. They really they got their outside edge guys really forcing up hard. Derrick Henry still has to be a part of this. What's up, Tyler? It says tighten up. They need a big drive here. 4:19 left to play. Fields it at the goal line. He'll get to the 15. He almost gets to the edge, and he'll be tackled down at the 21. Must score a touchdown. If there's a 4th down, they'll need to go for it. Absolutely. So another commercial break. Coming down to the wire. A to Z reports Corey Davis is on the sideline without a helmet right now. So, got some issues going there. I don't know. Titans will need to tighten up here, absolutely. It's tough. They just had some missed opportunities. They haven't played very well on offense. You needed your offense to come up in big moments in the postseason. Getting only 13 points is not it. You know, Titans defense holding Ravens to 20 is really not bad. I would have thought, if you would have told me Ravens scored 20 points, I would have said Titans win at least 21-20. That would be the question, Elias. I would say if they score a touchdown, they would kick the field goal. So here we go. Big drive here for the Tennessee Titans. They start on their own 21. Play action on first play. And he'll check it down to Derrick Henry for a gain of 7, and that's a good first down play.
Fourth down play. Look like John Harbaugh and company deserve the better fate here. Yeah, this could be a pivotal play. Look at Willie Snead there. That's just poor technique. He's got to come out, square his shoulders, get his butt out, and shoot his hands like he's going to catch the football. Then he won't get called on that. But he could flipper and he gets
inside handoff. Henry cuts it back, tries to get to the first down, and he's going to be tackled a yard shy. This will bring up a 3rd and 1. I would like to see, you know, something you haven't saw a lot today is that zone read pull. Maybe they've called it and Tannehill just hasn't pulled it yet because of the outside edge defenders. But this is a really nice time for some zone read option here. Butcher says, let's see if Tanny can earn his money. Definitely need to come up big. Corey Davis, like say, is not playing. I don't know what's going on there. And inside handoff, Derrick Henry. He's short. 4th and 1.
Ward came up first for Baltimore. And Tennessee's going to go fast. There was no safety. Everybody up on the line of scrimmage. And they have to get this here now. 4th and 1.
Here we go. And he's going to sneak it, and he's got it. Don't overthink it there. But 2:36, you kind of got to get going now, and you still got 3 timeouts. Boy, there was no one in A-gap. I mean, no one in A-gap. That's not good by Baltimore there.
You just wonder where the big shot is going to come against number 24, Marcus Peters.
1st and 10 for the Tennessee Titans. Ball now at the 32. 2:13 left to play. Tannehill, quick throw to the outside to Westbrook, and he doesn't get out of bounds. And this will bring us to the 2-minute warning after a gain of about 6. It's not good for the Tennessee Titans that Corey Davis is on the sidelines with no helmet. It's not good. 20-13, Titans trying to do a late touchdown drive here to tie the game. I did not ever really see Corey Davis get hurt in this game. So, 2-minute warning here. Big shout out to everybody being in the chat. 18 in the box, 28 likes. If you haven't hit that thumbs up, do so please. Get us to 30. Let's see if we can get to 30 likes right now. Big 2-minute drive for the Tennessee Titans. We'll see if they can come up big or if the Baltimore Ravens will hold and advance to the divisional wild card round. This one's coming down to the wire, and it's exactly what I thought it would. When you look at this, Lamar Jackson, 17 of 23, 179, and an interception. Ryan Tannehill so far, 18 of 25 for 165 and a touchdown. Lamar's been good on the ground game, though. Lamar Jackson, 14 carries, 104 and a touchdown. Derrick Henry, has struggled. 18 carries, 40 yards. He had one that if he could have just broke it, probably would have been a house call. Marquise Brown, 70 catches, 109. A.J. Brown, 6 catches, 83, and a touchdown. Win probability has Ravens at 87. Baltimore with 1 turnover. Total yards, Baltimore with 355. Tennessee held to 209. The offense has been the struggle today and has really let the Titans down. 20 first downs, 20 for Baltimore, 12 for Tennessee. That is where we currently sit at the moment. That is where we sit at the moment in this 2-minute warning. Play calling has sucked today for the Titans. Yeah, I don't know. I would have to go back and watch the tape, especially when they had their struggles. 2nd and 5 for the Tennessee Titans. Tannehill fires down the middle of the field. It's picked off. Khalif Raymond fell down. And they're stomping on the middle of the field.
Corey Davis, they try to get it to Khalif Raymond, and he falls down on the play. I mean, you knew that was coming, though. You could just see it as you were watching it. They were going to try and
Yep,
try him out
Arku
here.
stomping on the middle of the field.
But what he does is he falls down, and he's not even looking for the football. You see the switch release.
He fell.
Trying to get him, and he falls
I mean,
down.
yeah,
Trying to set this up. I was watching this unfold.
He just
right
fell.
in front of us right here, but they don't have one of their biggest, strongest, fastest receivers out there to take advantage. They were on the same page. Look at Khalif Raymond looking back for the football.
He hits him. I don't think he falls. He actually hits him. That looked like he hit him right there.
And at the end of that, it was the Ravens stomping all over the Titans logo at the 50-yard line. Tack on the taunting.
Boy, right there, man. Looked like there was some contact, like he just didn't fall down. Yeah. Butcher says he hit that dude. What? WTF? I thought he fell at first. Based off that replay, he didn't fall. He got freaking hit. It's just bad. Game shouldn't have came down to that moment, but I mean, Titans have a chance to get 3 stops and get the ball back to the offense, but don't feel good about it. Yeah, could have been a really bad, probably no call there. That one definitely wasn't on Tannehill. He had his defender, he had his receiver with the defender over top of him. I will say this, man. That's I think it's pretty dirty for the Ravens to do what they do. You know, they want to make a big deal about the Titans in their previous game against the Ravens going to midfield post-game. They go to midfield before post-game to kind of have a speech and talk things out and then go. They made a big deal about that, saying the Titans were being disrespectful. They do that for every week. They go to the midfield. They talk. They don't sit there and dance on midfield. That right there was rehearsed. They said they're going to come in, beat the Titans, and we're going to stomp on the midfield. To me, Harbaugh wants to talk about low class. That's low class. But I digress. Like I say, I feel like that was a bad no call. Ball on the 38, 150 left to play. They got to hold them to a 3-and-out to have any chance. Lamar will run right. Fire down the field, and it's incomplete. And that's going to allow them to save a timeout.
Let's go back and take a look. This is A.J. Brown here at the top of the screen.
Oh, he had A.J. Brown wide open.
His arm up, and in these moments, as a quarterback, you have to know your personnel. Khalif Raymond on Marcus Peters versus A.J. Brown on the other side of the field, and he beats his guy, and it may come back to bite Ryan Tannehill.
How about the play call there on first down? Incomplete pass stops the clock. Tennessee has all 3 timeouts remaining. Lots of time in this one. 2nd and 10.
Lamar's going to keep it, and he's got the room, and that's the game. 50, 40, 35, 30, and he will slide down and stay, and that's going to do it. Titans will call a quick timeout, but they're in field goal range. I hate the Ravens too, Butcher.
First playoff win. Cole Bradley Bozeman. You have Gus Edwards. You have Patrick Card out on the perimeter.
I'll say this. Whoever goes against them, I hope they stomp a mud hole in them.
With different variations.
Hate the Ravens.
Keep going to the well over and over again.
Yeah, it's over, Elias.
3-yard run by Lamar Jackson.
Boy, you saw the joy in Lamar Jackson's face when he was running that ball. He puts that ball out.
Hey, good win, D.
Everybody, you just sense
Good win, D.
the heat tasted.
Good luck the rest of the season.
Finally getting that playoff win and getting that monkey off his back and changing the narrative.
Yeah, absolutely, Valhalla. But, you know, there's only going to be one winner this year. We'll see who advances to the Super Bowl and wins it all, you know. Here's what it is. Titans missed some opportunities. You can't win football games in the postseason putting up 13 points. That's what it comes down to. You just can't, man.
Rushing for the game on his 18 carries. Here's Gus Edwards.
You just can't do it.
Clock stop. Minute 32 left. As we look at our epic stuff, brought to you by Papa John.
You know, there's been a lot of talk about how bad the defense was, but defense today held them pretty good. Yeah, I think they'll have the Chiefs unless the Browns win. Man, had A.J. Brown one-on-one on the edge. Outside handoff, Gus Edwards will cut it up, and he'll be tackled just shy of the first down.
They had him down. They'll be short of the marker. And the final timeout taken. Again, the playoff picture in the AFC really all hinging.
Yeah, if the Steelers beat the Browns, the Steelers will go play the Bills, and the Ravens will go play the Chiefs. But, you know, this is, you know, I talked about it. I just didn't feel like the Titans had a chance to go far in the postseason, and a lot of that had to do with I didn't believe in their defense. Defense came to play today, though. Held them 20 points. This one falls on the offense. And you give credit to the Ravens defense. Inside handoff Edwards, and he will finish the game with the first down. Yeah, Catfish Mama, it's all right. Here's what it is. Titans got some decisions to make this offseason with a couple big re-signings. They're going to have to build that defense up. And I don't know. Here's what it is. Butcher says, I hate the Ravens. Yep. I think the Chiefs will give it to them, though. Lamar's going to have to develop as a passer if they're going to win any Super Bowls. And I don't foresee that happening. Give credit to the Baltimore Ravens today, but I don't know. And he's going to run off the field. Don't even shake any hands. Like I say, I mean, this is just what the Ravens are. They're a trash organization. So it is what it is. It's all right, though. Give them credit. They get the win here. Tennessee Titans season is over, and that's going to do it. Guys, appreciate y'all for joining the stream. Appreciate y'all hanging with us. We'll be doing the National Championship game tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Central Time, guys. Thank you for hitting the thumbs up. Thank you for hitting the subscribe button. And until next time, guys, peace.
Never fake, I keep it real.